Amigathon is back. Streaming Amiga to raise money for the Children's Miracle Network for the 4th year running. Join us on Saturday the 18th of July for live Amiga gameplay, including games with viewers, special guest spots with Retro Man Cave and Amiga Bill, Amiga art and mod competitions, and even a mind-bending Amiga trivia challenge. Donate now at Amigathon.com and join us on Saturday at midday UTC for hours of Amiga fun. Amigathon 2020.
Good morning, and welcome to Amigathon 2020.
It's on!
Yeah, and
on.
we're both really hot. I'm glad that you immediately.
That's why I like to scream.
Yeah, well, it's good. It's a good for it.
I like to scream right away, and then I like the fact that your mic just flops off. It's all coming together, Bode. Amigathon 2020, as only we can start it. Hi, everybody. It's me.
All right. So I'm still pretty hot.
I've always thought so, especially when you do that in front of me. Holy moly. Oh, my God.
That's my look right there.
I just noticed you missed the spot.
On my head?
Oh, yeah.
You know,
isn't it the worst?
She's dead on as soon as it happens.
Yeah. Oh, they love that.
Oh, all right. So, welcome to Amigathon, everybody. Amigathon 2020, benefiting Children's Miracle Network hospitals. You all have been so generous this year. $2,225 right off the bat before we even did minute one.
That's the way you do it, because if you go in there and stink, the cash is already in the bank.
It's already in the bank.
We can suck it up big time now.
That's right. That's right. So as we get going, I just want to do a couple of checks, making sure that how is our audio, everybody? Is one of us louder than the other?
Preferably me.
Got the J minor dealios going on there. Sounds good. It's all good, actually.
It's all good.
All right.
In the hood.
Fantastic. So we're going to kick things off right away. Now, actually, I'm not sure. I hope that my controller is working. We're going to kick things off as we do in Amigathon tradition with the Addams family. Actually, I think this is the first time we've ever started Amigathon with the Addams family. Normally, we close it out. I think we normally start with Lionheart, which I'm sure we'll get to later on today. But this is for every game that we play. I'm gonna have a little side bet, Aaron.
Oh, okay.
Side
what do you got?
We're calling it Boat's Bargain because we can't have anything on this show without some sort of a corny name.
Boat's Bargain.
Right.
That sounds kind of all right. What do you got there?
So this is for every minute it takes me to complete the Addams family.
Yeah.
I will donate $1 bill to the cause.
Holy moly.
Okay, so if it takes me 120 minutes to beat this thing, which I hope it doesn't, that's 120 bucks.
If it takes that long, I'm going to jump off the balcony
That's true. That's true. So I have confirmed my controller is working.
Very good. See, look.
Yes.
When's the clock start? The second you hit start?
Sorry. Well, actually, what we're going to do is we're going to wait until the 4-minute mark to make it easy.
Okay, that way you're going to know.
Right.
All right, good idea. Now, you have played this a couple times in the past.
I've played this a couple times in the past. I started out playing this back in high school on the Super Nintendo. When we started the Amigos, I believe the Addams family was episode 3.
Yeah.
It was pretty early on.
That was before I knew your history. Your history with the game.
All right. And I am going to adjust the volume, so I can already tell it's going to be a little bit
This is the way it sounded yesterday morning whenever they stormed out there. You know, it was horrible. We've had some goofy weather. It's been hotter than anything. So here comes Boat. Prepare to learn all the secrets of this game.
Let's see, I think we're still a little bit too loud on the music.
See if this is how the money gets made right here. Various technical issues.
That's right. Okay, so the thing about the Addams family is that it's great because there are all kinds of hidden places. I like hidden places, hidden things.
Yeah.
I'm like Gollum.
Is that? Very similar, I agree. That explains the singing voice as well. You know, this hat, I've never have been able to steer this thing.
You gotta have the hat to get up to the one-up room.
You're missing all that money.
Yeah, well, money don't matter tonight, as Prince said. That's what matters. There's a solid one-up gloriousness.
Can't believe they added that much extra men in there.
Hey, thank you, Retro Man Cave, for your $50 donation.
All right. I'll be seeing you later. I don't know what you're up to here, Boat.
I'm just going to turn down our system volume just
There we go.
so we don't have to
Well,
scream
people don't
at
want to
each
hear
other.
that tune for.
All right.
I'll scream at you regardless.
This
though.
game actually has, I think it's got pretty good music.
It seems appropriate, you know.
Yeah, it's wacky.
It's not wacky. Super Frog's Zool's music. That's wacky.
True. Yeah. So the first boss in the Addams family is the giant bird.
I like the expression on that tree's face.
Yeah. Well,
He's just like, I'm so old. That's the way I feel every morning. He's like, oh God.
we're already off to the races as I can't even mount the giant tree.
Hey. What can you think with all the experience you've had doing that, you better get up there.
Oh, come on now.
You need to get a suit like Gomez has.
So in the console versions of this game, you actually see room names. Every room or every location has a name, kind of like Manic Miner.
Yeah.
And this is I think they actually just call this room the Old Tree.
You know, you'd think that that this would have gotten the same treatment. Because, I mean, the people that developed this was this developed in the U.S.?
No, this is Ocean. So this.
Oh,
is
this
all,
was an Ocean?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
there you go.
This is a weird.
Well,
a
how
weird
did
game.
How did it not get room names in? I can't figure
Well,
that out.
like I said, in the console version they did, because Ocean developed all the ports.
We did the Specky version of this, didn't we?
Yes, it is a much different game and also much less fun. It's very difficult.
Did it get the names?
That's a good question. I cannot remember, but I think they did.
I'm sure we
I think
did.
They did. Let's see. Oh, the asset for the window frame, I did not include that in the folder, Bill. I'm sorry. That's just part of the Photoshop. I just Photoshopped that. Oh, we need to make our chat bigger because I'm sure you can't read that.
No. I can barely read, you know, period. It's a West Virginia education coming to get me. Man, I'm telling you, we're going to make a lot of money off the Boats bargain this time
That's
around.
true. The Boats
It's
bargain
all
is-
working. It's all coming together, man.
You knew that.
I knew when you're like, I'm going to lead with this. I'm like, yep. That's good, Boat. I can see fine, thanks.
Okay. Bill, I'm going to send that to you. Actually, you know what? I think I think it's an Affinity. You don't have Affinity, do you? Because that's what I've been using instead of Photoshop, because I'm cheap.
The 8-bit Brit. I love your name.
Bill, right now, using a PS4 controller with the 8-bit DO wireless extension. Aaron and I are both recent converts to the control pad way of life.
Well, I don't like wires is my main thing. Hey, when they come out with a really good wireless like Wicco, you know, there's got to be a way to make those wireless. I think that's gonna be my next idea. I'm gonna do that.
I bet you could do
There's
it.
plenty of room in those sticks to put but the problem is you got to. I mean, it's gonna be hard. That's an interesting idea.
Yeah.
I bet I could make your stick wireless. That one you built me.
Oh yeah, the Chupacabra. There's plenty of room in there.
Hey, you know, I think I'm onto something here,
Yeah.
Boat. Because that's a tremendous stick. I actually use that quite a bit.
Oh, I'm glad to hear it.
Well, I mean, also it looks great. I always want to have a big stogie when I'm playing.
Right,
that
that's
thing.
true.
You know,
That's
that's
true.
the bad part. Next year, make me one out of like a
Actual
bottle
cigars?
of Jägermeister or something.
Okay.
I'll be ready to go. That was so super clever. I didn't get you anything as clever this year.
That's
I'm
all
not
right.
gonna lie to you.
You don't have any. Were you ever a big movie prop guy, like collector of movie props?
There are plenty of movie props that I would like. There are tons of props I would like to own, but it's it's funny, in the early days of eBay, you could get good deals on props and stuff, but I didn't have any money. So, that hasn't changed much, but
Lobsterminator, thank you for your donation.
thanks, Lobby. Listen, there are plenty of props. Like, I love, I'll just off the top of my head, I love Friday 13th, the series. Okay, we had all the cursed objects. There's a bunch of those cursed objects I'd like to own.
Give me an example.
There's an episode with a doll that would be awesome to own, just because it's just super creepy.
You want a creepy doll in your
Well,
house?
I mean, listen. I mean, I would if it's a movie prop. There's an episode with some boxing gloves I'd like to own. Just an example. Another show that I love is Rod Serling's Night Gallery, and I would love to own pretty much all the paintings on that because they were all done by the. Well, I think all of them were done by the same artist.
Do they? I mean, are there reproductions available?
Not that I've seen. And the thing is, the originals, a lot of the originals are still around, but they listen, too rich for my blood.
Yeah,
Let's put it that way.
Because I can imagine there's a legion of Rod Serling fans out there that snap up anything.
Any Twilight Zone stuff, there's plenty of stuff I'd like to have from the Twilight Zone. Now, some of that stuff there's an episode where they put money in this little fortune-telling machine.
Like Big?
No, it's one of those ones you get at like, I don't know if you ever seen these things. It used to be able to go to like a diner table, and they'd be sitting there, and you could put a quarter in them, and it'd give you a little card.
Oh, okay.
And this is like from the 50s. But they've reproduced stuff like that. I'd like to have one of those. I like to have the original stuff to be more fun. But even for obscure films, I would be, because I thought, maybe you could get, but even obscure films, if you like them, a million other people like them and know about them. So you can't, unless it's something from like a local production, like, I don't know, Chiller or something, you might be able to get something out of that. But otherwise, you're pretty much boned. But
What about an original glaive? Is there an original glaive?
Are you kidding me? I've tried to find a glaive for years. No, listen, the original glaive is probably locked up in a museum somewhere.
That's true. Smithsonian.
Oh, but a reproduction glaive, they have been reproduced, but I've not seen one. I've seen things that are sort of glaive-like.
Glaivish.
Glavin. It's not something you can get hold of. What about you? You like a lot of wacky films?
Yeah, I mean, I'd like to have like any of the models used in like Trek or Star Wars or something like that, like the actual model.
Bucko, it says early eBay equals hillbilly flea market. I haven't been to the hillbilly for so long, and it calls to me, but I'm scared to go there because I know there's not going to be any mask wearing at all, and it's not. Plus, that's where all the hillbillies are at. They're not in a good mood right now. I'll go after the election.
I can't control the sound of the donation thing at this time, Pix, but I will go in there. I have to modify the JavaScript file to change that, so I will get on it.
These ice levels. These are always the worst.
Aaron, I'm going to need you to monitor the chat.
I am monitoring it right now.
Because people are asking questions.
Yeah. Pixel Gaiden. Official logo on the official support thing. Boat. Okay. Oh boy. Okay.
Yeah. I'll have to. I'll check on that.
Boat will be all over that.
Yeah.
We love Pixel Gaiden too. I love them. I was just listening to the new show yesterday. Hey, I listened to. It was a glorious day of podcast listening, folks. I got to listen to Pixel Gaiden. Plus, I got to listen to our buddy Flack. And his podcast, he released a new. It's funny, he released one right after we talked about it the other day. It was timely, so I was enjoying my listening.
Yeah. I listened to You Don't Know Flack yesterday too, and it was great. Leif, I challenge you to find a better platformer on the Amiga than this game. It may look mediocre because it does sort of look mediocre compared to the console versions, but it's still better than any other platformer on the Amiga.
Well, I don't know. Not sure about that. Not while Lionheart's still walking around. Although, really, it's a whole different type of game.
Yeah, I don't even consider it. Lionheart's it's more like an adventure game.
It can be both. Trust me, there's plenty of platforming.
All right, I'm gonna get on this thing and add the Pixel Gaiden logo, or see why it's not showing up. Let's see, Pixel Gaiden logo. Listen to some of this awesome.
This has that sort of it's upbeat, almost like a Donkey Kong Country.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, very similar to Donkey Kong Country.
Really? I can't believe I got that over.
No,
Yeah,
I mean the music is very similar.
Which I always like that game. That's sort of a polarizing game, the old Donkey Kong Country. I was surprised if people don't like it. I always thought it was a pretty good game.
Yeah, I mean I don't know why people don't like it. Oh, let's see. Didn't you send that to me through, I think you sent that to me through Twitter. Yes, you did. Save image as. That. And save it here.
It is catchy. The more I listen to it, the more I like it. I never really paid attention to music in this.
Oh yeah. And again, it's unfortunate the console version has a lot better tracks, or a lot different tracks. The tracks are similar, but
yeah,
there's just more of them. All right, you are added in,
yes.
Pixel Gaiden, folks.
That's awesome, by the way.
Again.
Thanks for supporting us, Pixel Gaiden.
Yeah,
we love those guys.
15 sponsors this year.
Yeah, gosh, we'll have to really go over a lot of them.
Yeah, only 4 of them are us.
These guys look mad.
Yeah.
What is that? A fishbowl with legs?
Again, if you think that this game looks mediocre, I don't know what's wrong with you, because the character design, the enemy design is so original. When you look at how many Amiga games they just reuse the same sprites, or the sprites aren't animated well. Look at that chef. Look how many frames of animation are in that. That's more frames of animation than in Super Frog, the titular hero of the game.
I like the actual character of Super Frog.
Yeah, he's cool looking. He's a cool looking character.
Of
all of the Amiga mascots, he is definitely the best.
You like him more than Zool?
Oh my gosh, Zool is probably number 2 though. I mean, let's be honest. It's either Zool or the caveman dropout teenager.
No, not him. Hey, Vicky. Good to see you.
Another disadvantage of this game.
Gasly? Oh, wow. How you
Oops.
doing, man?
That's all right. Another disadvantage of the Amiga game is that this runs, I believe, at 20 frames per second.
Yeah.
And the console version runs at least 10 frames faster.
What do you figure that?
Again, it's just they just didn't
rushed it out.
Yeah, probably just rushed it out.
Yeah.
They knew they'd be able to get some Amiga people to buy it, and because it's movie license, you know, and it reviewed really well for the consoles. So, because this actually came out, I think, like a full year after the console releases too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I've done a lot of research on the Addams Family.
I can tell.
Because it is one of my favorite games of all time. $2,300. Good work, everybody.
Thank you, guys. It goes to a good charity too. This is a good time to be charitable.
Oh, you know what?
Boat.
Let's see. I'm actually going to go back to I've done the stages in the wrong order, which makes them more difficult. The Achilles heel of this game is that you can go anywhere and you can do the stages in any order, but there is an order of stages that is the best to ensure that you're prepared. Sort of like Mega Man. You know how like there's an order of bosses that makes the game easier. Were you a big Mega Man guy?
To me?
Yeah.
No, God, no. Consoles, man, they just weren't my bag early on.
Mm-hmm.
Now I have gone back and I have played like Brent had the NES, so I played some Mega Man 2. I think it was the one I played a lot, or maybe it was the first one.
Yeah, they're all the same game.
And I thought it was okay. You know, you beat the boss, get his powers. It's a good angle.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but I don't know how you knew about those. Well, I know how you know now. Yeah, to me, it's funny. I look back on my opinion of consoles because I didn't hate them.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but I was doing.
It's not on your radar.
I was just doing the computer thing,
right?
And
sure.
I didn't even think, consoles. If you're playing those, I did think they were. I thought compared to computers, they were limited.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and they were to a certain degree, and in some ways they weren't. It depends on what kind of computer you got.
Sure, absolutely.
Now, when Brent had the NES, which would have been whatever 86 or whatever boat, 87.
87 probably.
I was still on the old Tandy 1000 at that point.
Mm-hmm.
So the NES had some advantages, but I think the Tandy had good music and it didn't look this good. I mean, but you don't think about that at the time.
No.
The games were also the games were more the kind of stuff I like to play.
Right.
At the time, you know, and plus, and I think anyone that watching this can relate is that you grow up playing a certain type of thing, so that's your thing.
Right.
And you don't see the limitations of it necessarily because that's just what you're into.
Absolutely.
You know? And so, but I'm trying to think what really turned me around to playing the consoles more. I mean, it's funny. Most of my console play really probably began with the PlayStation, maybe, because Rich got one, and so we played.
You had that projector, right?
Yeah, And of course I played a lot of wrestling games, and so I'd play that. Consoles that had a good wrestling game, I'd play that stuff. But only recently have I really gotten into them. I think mostly it's the ARG, to be honest with you, or just owning them. I've owned a bunch of consoles that I hardly ever played before, and even after I bought them, I didn't play it for a long time.
Oops.
Picard says he bought this game this year.
Wow.
Very good, Picard.
I don't know. I've never actually looked to see how much this game currently sells for on eBay.
For the Amiga?
Yeah, for the Amiga.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah,
I'll
look it
right
up.
Now. I never thought about it either. I'm sure we looked it up when we did the thing. If we were doing that back in those days, gosh, it's been so long. What you say? It was episode 3. Good Lord. Can you imagine?
That's like August 2015.
You looked it up?
No, I mean I can just calculate episode 3 because
Really?
we started the podcast in July 2015.
I can't remember when we. I don't know what number we're on. I don't know how long we've been doing it. I don't have any idea. I mean, I never keep track of that.
Do you know what ARG you're on?
I don't.
Really?
Oh, I think 125.
Yeah, because you do the back end on that. That's how I know.
I don't know. Yeah, that's probably it actually. But normally I wouldn't know that because I don't pay much attention to that either.
Now we get to do the fire level.
Let's see here. Here are the discs. Here it is with the discs and manual for $27. And if you're in the UK, which you're going to go to get this, $36, Boat.
Complete?
It says here, tested and working, the box, the manual, the whole 9 yards.
$36, not bad.
Yeah, that's not too bad, man. You should pick this up.
I should. Next time I'm in the UK, I will.
Oh yeah, Picard, you got one of those. So this got a greatest hits release or something.
Yeah.
The one I was looking at looks like a
That's another. Well, I guess really these days, I don't remember seeing greatest hits stuff. I guess like first-party games did it a lot on consoles. Like Nintendo would release like greatest hits editions.
The one I remember, that first place I really saw that a lot. And again, not a console guy, but the PlayStation did that.
The green
a lot. Yeah.
That was really when it really took off.
Do those really? Do those? I never really. I don't price the PlayStation. Does that make a huge difference in terms
Back
of,
in the day, it did. Like if you had a Symphony of the Night that was the non-greatest hits version, it was worth probably twice as much. And same thing with Final Fantasy VII, because those were both really popular games that got greatest hits.
This is one of the downfalls of being a dirty, rotten, stinking, filthy pirate that I was, is I never paid attention to what games cost. That was another reason I like the PC, by the way.
Right.
Let's
face facts. That's why most people like the PC. If you're into computers, you've got tons of copied games.
I will say, in 87, 88, which is the wheelhouse of the Nintendo, I was doing a lot of VBSing at the time, and so that was a real. I spent a lot of time playing like door games.
Sure. Oh yeah, and I mean, again, those are just as fun and as engaging as anything on the NES because it's real people. You're interacting and stuff. Of course, I guess door games is not really simultaneous interaction, is it? It's
not
more
generally.
Yeah.
There were.
But they were like MUDs and stuff like that, weren't
sure,
they?
I didn't. That was stuff I didn't.
That was a Wilcox thing,
That's right. Yeah. Oh yeah. That was a little. He played MUDs around forever, but he played those. To put it in perspective, when Chad was heavily into MUDs, he was living by himself. This is when I'd already moved to Huntington, and so this would have been around 90, and so it'd been around for, 25 years at that point,
right.
So he was heavily into that stuff. I remember he moved a computer. He moved his bed right beside his computer so he could just play it from while he was laying down. That's when I knew he had an issue. I'm like, uh-oh.
When did Swag send me that logo pics? Because I have not checked my email today. Did it come in today? At any rate, I will add it at the after I beat the next boss. Jeez Louise. This is going to be the level, Aaron.
I'm watching
the money
you
is
here.
made.
I'm looking at the clock tick away. Well, these poor guys, what kind of life do they have?
I know. I wonder that myself all the time.
Maybe they're just. You've never wondered that.
No, I seriously do.
You wonder how their life is?
Well, I mean, just like in video games in general, like platformer guys, like they're just they've got like a 3x3 space that they just traverse.
And they're on fire.
Yeah,
That
well,
can't be fun.
Sometimes it can be fun.
And these levels are diabolical.
Yeah, they are. This is the toughest level in the game. Once I get out of here, things get easier.
Catchy tune.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, like I said, the music in this game, just to have different music in different levels is such a treat. Thank you, as Dog. Yeah, I'm gonna do all of the.
Trying to pronounce that while you were playing, I was just like, what?
I'm gonna do all when we turn things over to Bill. I'm gonna catch up on all the competition entries and make sure that they're all slated and ready to go for when we come back on.
Is it gonna be happening this year, Bo?
This is definitely the biggest art mod entry of any Amiga event that I've ever been a part of.
So 2.
No. I mean, we need 3 to be bigger than Amiga Ireland.
No, I mean the 2 events you've been involved in.
What are you talking about?
I mean, you've been in Amiga Ireland.
No, there was Doug's competition.
Oh, I don't know. Oh, you mean for
yeah,
last
because
year?
yeah.
Hey, actually,
So, keep telling me things.
I just
that
thought
I know.
about that. I can double dip this year.
Yeah, you can.
I can have 2 on Amigas. I'll have them both.
It should be there. You know what? I might need to refresh this. Let's see. Sorry, Sanxion. I know you're desperate. I'll make sure it's there. I might just have to like unadd and re-add the directory. Let's see. All right. Now you should see it right after the.
Hey, we look. There you go.
Thank you. Got any more tips?
No, I
right.
I wouldn't even talk about that.
All right, it should be there right after the Norwich Amiga group Sanxion. Yeah, guys, the ST version is different in a different way. It's got the backgrounds, but it's a flip screen, which is super annoying. I would much rather not have the flip screen and have the smooth scrolling. All right, here we go. Is it gonna come up? I'm just watching the sponsor. It should be the next thing. There we go. Okay. You know what? I'm going to give myself an hour on this game. And if I can't complete it in an hour, I will pay the money and we'll move on because
you're rock and rolling now.
Well, do you want to see? I mean, this is going to turn into a thing just like Amigathon a couple years ago where we played the same game forever and ever, and it's no good.
Listen, let's load up. It came from the desert. Everything will be fine.
Yeah. Let me get up here. Oh my gosh, that would have saved like 20 minutes if I could have done that.
It's amazing that you have that kind of recall in this game. That
I
blows
know.
my mind that you can even remember that.
Actually.
Yeah, Mixels, I'm with you. It'd be awesome to get that backgrounds in here. That would be great. Just ask somebody could mod this game to put the backgrounds in.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Because that is really that's the thing that keeps it from really kind of going over the top, isn't it, Luke?
Yeah, if they can put the backgrounds in, I mean, it would be 90%.
You don't even miss
version.
the weapon part of this, do you?
No, not really. The main feature of the weapon is it just gives you another hit before you start taking hits.
I see. Oh, I see. So you lose the weapon as a
Right.
hit? Okay,
Right.
I didn't know that.
I mean, the sword looks cool. Gomez looks cool when he's wielding it.
Yes. I see what says, Boat, you can play this and I can play some Neuromancer. You know, it's funny you should mention that because I just played a Neuromancer-like game on ARG last week called BloodNet. Had you ever heard of that game?
No. Was this the Microprose week?
It was.
Okay.
And I wanted to extend to myself a little bit in terms of because you know me, I'm not a big graphic adventure guy.
Right.
But you've got to give the people what they want.
Sure.
As Excalibur says, and so.
Is that the one with Sean Connery?
I don't know what that.
What was that King Arthur movie?
No, this is a wrestling commentator, Excalibur.
Okay.
He says that, but. And so I tried this BloodNet game. What a wacky game this is, Boat. If you combined Neuromancer with Vampire the Masquerade and threw in a little bit of Shadowrun, you'd have this crazy game.
Man, did you talk about on an ARG how you went to the vampire party?
I did not talk
You
about
should
the
have talked
vampire.
about
It
that.
just didn't come up.
What? How can that not come up?
By the way, that was a role-playing, a live-action LARP.
Yeah, it was.
The one and only LARP that I've attended in my illustrious career of role-playing. But it was, and the cover of this thing has a cybernetic David Bowie vamped up on the front. That's what it looks like. It was no accident. Yeah.
You know what? Another reason why this game is great is because it has checkpoints.
Oh, are you, Polly? Yeah. You know, I've played the original a little. You know, I played a ton of Vampire the Masquerade, the role-playing game. A lot of that, Boat. And they're making a sequel to the video game right now. Was that,
The video game of Vampire the Masquerade?
yeah, it's called Bloodlines 2. Polly, was that kickstarted or is that just a new release? Ooh, a box Neuromancer. Daz, that's cool. That guy's got everything though, doesn't he? He said, I've got the book. I lent it to my buddy at work. He's like, yeah, I'm not reading this. He read like the first chapter. He's like, I'm not reading it. I'm like, why? He's like, it's just not my kind of book.
You know, like novels based on role-playing games can certainly be hit or miss.
Right, but this is the role-playing game was based on the novel. It's
Well,
not vice versa.
Still,
it literally ushered in the age of cyberpunk and stuff.
Are you talking about Vampire? Or are you talking about
Neuromancer, yeah.
Okay, well, Neuromancer is a legit book. Yeah.
No, yeah.
I thought you gave your buddy some Vampire the Masquerade novel.
No, I don't have any
Twilight
of those.
wannabe.
They made them. I do have some. I have a Shadowrun like a anthology. Mm-hmm. It's not bad if you're into Shadowrun. Some people are and some people aren't.
Shadowrun just seems like it's your prototypical, cyberpunk story.
It's not.
Is it not?
Because, well, for one thing, it's got elves, dwarves, it's got elves, orcs, magic.
Hey, Swag Dave, thank you very much for your donation, man. We appreciate it. We'll get that logo on there, stat.
That's a good name.
Swag?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I should have been more, when I was picking nicknames, I should have been, I wasn't thinking much at the time.
Well, did anybody ever call you Big growing up?
Big?
Yeah.
No.
Because when you hung out with Rich, you could have been big and rich.
No. Well, they weren't around when I was hanging out with Rich.
That's unfortunate.
Also, I knew a guy named Big.
Did you really?
A big head. We used to call him Big all the time. That was his name.
Now, when him and Rich ever hung out, did you ever call him Big and Rich?
No, again, Big and Rich wasn't a thing.
When did Big and Rich become a thing?
Is it a thing? I vaguely know that they're a country
Yeah.
act.
I mean, I figured they've been around since at least the early 80s.
Yeah, but I mean, it's not like they're like a huge band, is it? I mean,
Listen,
I don't know.
if you're in the chat right now and you know about Big and Rich, sound off.
Well, I think knowing about them is one thing, but I mean, are they? I don't know how. It's hard to grab the scope of how large they are.
That's true for everybody.
Yeah, Pixel just said, "What the hell is Big and Rich?" Thank you, Pixel. Enough said. Rich and Fonzie. See, Mitz has never heard of Big and Rich. Of course, it's an American country band, so I would assume no. See, Paul Kitching, no. Lobsterminator, no.
I think that
Frodo, no.
Big and Rich are probably as big as Simply Red. Have you heard of Simply Red before?
They're bigger than that, aren't they?
Right. So Big and Rich is probably bigger than Simply Red.
Simply Red only had a couple songs.
Right.
Maybe
Exactly.
were they bigger in the UK than they were here?
That's what I'm saying. I'm making the analogy.
But they were bigger.
Because everybody in the chat has heard of Simply Red.
I've heard of Simply Red.
Right. Simply Red or not. Mitsuyama says Simply Red or global. I don't know about that. I don't know if anybody in Uganda is firing up Simply Red's greatest hits.
No one's firing it up now. Simply Red's greatest hits is a 45, right? I don't know what's on the B-side, but did they have 2 hits or 1 hit over here? I mean, holding back the years. I remember that one. That's kind of whiny.
Kind of whiny.
To be honest with you.
It was. According to Pixels, Simply Red have 12 audio albums.
Listen, I'll tell you something. Me and my buddy at work, we look up artists all the time, and I mean obscure crap, and everyone has 12 albums, and everyone has won Grammys too. It's like It's like
The Simpsons there was a great Simpsons joke about that I cannot recall. I think Lisa won a couple Grammys in her sleep or something.
I was talking to my buddy about how Freddie Footer used to come to Charleston Cannon Park or Huntington Cannon Park all the time, like this low-level country guy. Well, that's crap. Like Freddie Footer, huge artist, like sold 1 billion albums, like Grammys. I was just like, well, that shut me up.
It's like Lee Greenwood.
So now every time I look someone up, I'm just like, yeah, they're going to be huge, and they always are. Who is claiming they're bigger? Everyone's bigger than Simply Red Leaf. I think most people are claiming that. Boney M, they're bigger.
Boney. I love Boney.
Oh, man. You ain't kidding me.
All right. So
it's hard to believe that he rescued her.
Here we go. Checking the email, getting the...
While you're doing this,
email.
you can sing Holding Back the Years, Boat. Do you know the lyrics?
I've never heard Simply Red in my life.
Really?
I'm serious.
How did you know the name?
Because there's a guy that is living in Japan that always compares his numbers to Simply Red's YouTube numbers.
Simply Red's on YouTube?
Yeah.
Are they still active?
That's the joke. There's this guy. His YouTube channel is abroad in Japan. He's amusing.
What's her name?
It's a guy.
Oh, you said it was abroad in Japan.
Abroad. Ah, yes. Okay. Use the white background one not on the right computer. I don't know what that means. I'm just going to download this. And
That's the one.
save image as.
That's awesome.
And then we will deactivate and reactivate these sponsors. Where are my sponsors? Do you ever label your sources?
Every time.
I
Yeah.
feel like I would be better at this if I did
Every
that.
time I label them.
Instead, it's just like media source 16.
Yeah. Of course, if I know you've been carrying this same setup for probably 4.5 years.
I've got a source that says Christmas 2017.
Christmas show 2017. You know, you're doing great here. You're running the show. You're literally making edits on the fly, and you're playing the hardest game.
That's
Plus, you have to keep up your side of the entertaining chat.
Right, and I have to pay out some big bucks here at the end of this thing.
Listen, they don't call you Big Money Boat for nothing.
That's true. All right, so now we go from the oven. The hardest part of the game is now over, which is good.
Good job, dude.
Now we go to the toy box.
I thought the kitchen was the hardest part.
No, the kitchen is actually not even a real stage.
Oh, okay.
It's just it's like a midpoint stage. So this is
Seems
my.
like I just remember watching you do that over and over.
No, the oven is the hardest part. This is my favorite. This is the toy box. Look at that thing.
Yeah, freakish. Freakish. The guillotine.
Oh, I need to uncover the chat. Sorry. Another thing that I like about FSUAE,
Yeah.
the mouse scroll button
Yeah.
is the escape from the window, not the lame escape key like it is in Amiga Forever.
I think you could probably change it.
No, you can't.
Okay, fair
I don't know
enough.
if you can or not.
I don't use Amiga Forever that much, to be honest with you. Especially now that I've got the Amiga. Dun, dun, dun. I can see all the PAL games. It's a glorious new world for me, Boat. I've never played so much Amiga in my whole life. I'm serious. It's been Amiga, all action, all Amiga all the time.
Which is funny because you've had so many Amigas in your life.
I know. It is funny that the one that, well, I mean, I can see the bottom of the screen.
Right.
Wait, when I had the 600.
But Aaron, if you hold down both mouse buttons, you can boot into PAL mode.
No, well, I can't.
Well, Aaron, if you,
You
hold
can. No,
both
that's
press
true.
button, you can boot into PAL
You
mode.
can. No, that's
Aaron, if
true.
you hold both mouse buttons, you can.
You can. That's true.
That's what it's like, guys.
That's
we
true.
know. We
That's
know.
true, but it doesn't help.
Yeah, it doesn't
That's
help.
the problem. I even put a PAL switch on my CD32. It didn't help. This is easier. It's funny though. Here's the ironic thing, but you ready for irony?
I'm ready.
So, what was this week's game on the Coco Talk? It was the Crystal City, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, guess what? The bottom of the screen screwed up,
Yep.
so I can't see my shield bar. I was just like, screw it. I give up.
It's because of your setup. When you play it on the other emulator, VCC, it's fine.
Well, Curtis told me last night the trick. There's a hidden command you can
in mess. Or is
No, it's actually part of the game, and you can because it does this on my actual Coco.
Really?
Because
Because the VCC it loaded up just fine.
it does it on my Coco and in MES. But if you hit F on the high score screen, it'll let you put in a number to sync up the speed. There's some kind of high level.
I mean,
Whammadine.
the Coco, man. What can you say?
Yeah, but the Coco's solid as a rock. This is one of the few games that does that. You know what I'm saying? How
Well,
often-
except for all the games that you have to do a button combination to get it to display the right colors.
Well, it's
All
just
the
that-
multi-load games that require special keyboard commands
Hey,
to run from
listen,
the FTC.
that's
Other
all-
than that, it's solid as
That's
rock.
all done now. Now with my awesome patented new front end. You don't do any of that. Seriously, you don't do any of that stuff.
You never have to hold reset and F2 to get it to change to the
No,
right
because
color?
I use save states on all this stuff. You see, it's
I
all
like
part
it.
of my cunning plan.
I like it.
Boat Pixels once remarks, if you hold down both mouse buttons, you can boot into power mode.
Thank you,
Pixels.
Pix. I've not tried that before. I will give that a go.
I've held down both mouse buttons as I violently threw the mouse at the screen. That didn't do anything either. So it made me feel better.
Could you imagine living in this house?
Well, yeah, I can, unfortunately. This reminds me of my trip home every day. It's like, oh, what's going to be going on here tonight? Oh. We've been pretty calm the past couple weeks. You know, Tree's mom had cataract surgery this week.
Well,
Yeah,
that's-
guess what? Newsflash, you can now see.
Right. That's a good thing.
Yeah, it is. Look at this.
Yeah.
Of course, this is American insurance at its best, but they only pay for one eye at a time.
Sure.
Can you believe these?
I can believe it. I can believe it.
that.
I've gotta
It's
have-
only, you only need to see with one eye.
Yeah.
And so,
I've got to have hernia surgery on August 11th, and that is going to be a very expensive procedure.
hernia surgery. You got a hernia?
This is my second hernia.
Oh no, but what happened, man?
You get hernias sometime. It's just part of
You
life.
know the Chudster gets his hernias. Hey, Rushi. I'm sorry to hear that, Boat.
Yeah. So
Well, good luck. I hope
Yeah.
it. What is involved in a hernia?
it's
surgery?
outpatient surgery. So they put you under, they cut you up, they put in some mesh where the hernia is.
What part of you do they cut into? I'm not.
It's your groin area.
See, that's kind of what I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah,
Look at
and
this guy. He looks like a wrestler.
and what they do is they install some mesh that actually looks like chicken wire.
Yeah.
They just put some chicken wire in you.
Is your doctor out chicken farm, perhaps?
That's where I grew up. But
Yeah. Oh, you didn't care at
I
that
didn't
point.
care
did
at that point. It was
You
a
were-
done deal.
Oh, look, Ruchi had it too. Oh no.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
a lot of hernia victims in here. I'm so sorry for all you guys.
Well, it's the most commonly done medical procedure in the United States.
No kidding.
Hernia surgery.
What exactly causes a hernia?
Well, that's the thing. It can be anything. It can just be natural things.
Can you get one from like lifting stuff?
It can come that way, but for me, it wasn't that. Like I basically just like my first one. I stepped out of the bathtub.
Yeah.
And boom! It just the pain hit me.
What's it feel like when you have one of these? But I mean, this is riveting dialogue. But I am
Like,
interested.
well, it's like just picture like the area right below your stomach, your
Okay.
groin area.
Yeah,
And
okay.
it blows up to the size of like a softball, and it's just like constant pain and pressure.
Blows
in that
up like
place.
right now. This is going on.
Yeah.
Holy
So
smokes!
If I disrobed right now, I
No.
can show you.
How do you maintain such a kind and generous front end when your front end is blown
Well,
up?
this is not like when it happened before. I had to have emergency surgery. This pain,
Really?
this pain is manageable.
Holy moly!
It was when I was on vacation at Stonewall. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I do remember that.
Yeah, it was on my birthday. It was awesome. It was an awesome birthday.
Oh no, that's horrible. What a horrible day to get your hernia.
Yeah.
But, so I guess some people are more prone to get these.
Right.
than others.
And if you have one, then chances are you're going to have multiple.
Oh, glorious, eh?
Yeah,
You're
so-
gonna be more mesh than man. of course, all said and done.
Exactly. I'm like Manimal. Wasn't that his shtick?
Manimal, yeah, he had a lot of hernias.
More mesh than
That's-
man?
Hernia man. What a show. It's going to be canceled the second pitch. Yeah. I asked them how you cope with the drugs is how. They know.
Oh man, when I had
Yeah, beating Nuke Texas as a surgeon in simulator on Amiga. That's what we should do today. We'll play that. We'll work the hernia angle so we can understand what you're going to be going through, Boat.
when I got to the hospital, I was in just massive pain. But then they hooked that IV up to me with the pain medicine, and then I became a believer in modern medicine. It was amazing. It was
You
just
mean-
like it was gone.
They didn't bonk you over the head with a mallet like they do in the cartoon.
Not like the old days. Bite on the lead bullet.
Let me ask you, was there a point where you weren't a believer in modern
That's true.
modern medicine? Nothing that tree bark can't handle.
That's true. Rub some dirt in it.
Rub some dirt in your groin, Bud. How you feeling?
Good
That's
point.
tough when you have eye cataracts. Let me throw some dirt in your eyes here. Let's take care of these. You know anybody that's got a bear rug? Like one of those bear. You see those all the time on TV and cartoons, the old bear rug?
Yeah, that's a great question. I don't know that I've ever seen one on a real floor. I've seen some bear pelts on walls before.
Do people walk on those, or do you just lay
I think you
down
lounge
on
on them. Yeah.
Who would? So you're lounging. Effectively, you are lounging on like a.
On a
corpse,
carcass. Yeah.
I mean, the head is still intact.
Right.
I think I never could get past.
It is. It's weird. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I mean, I guess that's a real thing, there, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Anybody in the chat have a bear rug? I'd like to hear your thoughts on this. Are there other carcasses you can lounge on, or is that the only one? Can you, like an elk or something?
You want to see something crazy? Watch this.
All right.
There's no markings here, but I
Yeah.
know that if I jump up here and hit up, there's a secret room.
Oh, look at you. How did you find that boat?
I've played this a billion times.
That's creepy. Now, do these monies do it? How come you didn't get that other
it's
one
just
up?
like it's just like coins. I just skipped it. I've already got 28 extra lives.
Oh.
It's just like coins in Mario. 100 give you an extra life.
No one said that, Rushi. Oh, tigers. That's another one, boat. Good point, Mix.
Tiger skin rug?
Yeah, I've seen those too.
I've not seen a tiger
Yeah,
skin
because
rug.
they've also even got the Bengal tigers.
Well, because
too.
tigers are more thin. There's not a lot of carcass
Oh,
there.
when you smush them down, you can get plenty of fur out of one. I've seen those. Yeah, tiger. I never thought about that, but yeah, I've seen those before.
I think Rushi's just trying to work the Tiger King angle
I think
again.
that's. Oh, he did work it in. I think that. Look at this, a joust guy. I think that must have been something that really, really rich people had.
Yeah.
The old tiger skin.
Or, you have your people that live in the country that shoot bear.
I mean, I guess you could prepare.
We saw a bear at Pipestem.
Did you? Mm-hmm. Would you have a bear rug?
No.
Because
I'm not a big, trophy animal guy. Like
Yeah.
we've talked about before, I've got no problem with hunting or hunters.
Yeah.
It's just not my thing.
I would, if someone said, Aaron, here's my stuffed bear.
That might be kind of cool.
Or
if somebody gave me a stuffed bear for free, I could put it down here in the basement.
When me and Luke were at French Creek, they've got a huge
That's where,
stuffed bear up there. And you can stand beside
That's
it.
where Larry Bird's from.
Oh, really?
French Creek.
French Creek, West Virginia?
No, that's French Lick, Indiana.
No,
Sorry.
it's not Mud Lick, Kentucky. But they've got so I wouldn't mind a huge stuffed something. I'd be okay with that.
Yeah, if given to me, I
unless
would
it was
not
a
refuse
human
it.
or something.
I wouldn't kick it out of bed, if you know what I'm saying.
I don't want to know. And then that sounds like another hernia right there, waiting to happen. What about a head on a wall? If someone gave you, said, "Look, here's an elk."
No, I don't do heads on walls.
I don't know. They're kind of creepy.
I do full-on taxidermy or nothing at all.
So what about a mounted fish?
Yeah, if it was a swordfish, like a real rad-looking swordfish,
Yeah.
heck yeah, I'd put it right there.
Have you ever seen any red wolves in our area? I don't think we have seen any of those.
I don't think we have wolves in West Virginia.
We do have wolves.
What?
There
Not in
are-
West Virginia.
Yeah, there have been wolves spotted. Now, speaking of French Creek, they've got a collection of wolves there, but these are this is an animal reserve up there.
Is this the drive-through zoo you're talking about?
No. You ever been to? You ever heard of French Creek Freddy?
No.
He's West Virginia's.
Is he the last mountain dancer?
No, that's. Where did you get that?
Well, you know who I'm talking about.
Yeah, no. This is a groundhog. French Creek Freddy.
Oh, okay. He's like our Puxatawny Phil.
That's right. Yeah, and he's from French Creek, and he has a house up there. Like a
What?
Yeah.
This groundhog has a house?
He's got his own cage, his little house. And he comes out, but the French Creek's they've got they got elk and stuff in there, and they got wolves. Have you ever took a good hard look at a wolf up close?
No. I mean, I'm sure they're scary as
Oh
heck.
man, you got that right. You wouldn't want to tangle with these suckers. They got eagles in there, golden eagles. You ever seen a golden eagle?
No.
Awesome. They got all kinds of
These animals can't be native to West Virginia, though.
They're not all native there, but I mean, still, it's just they're there.
Where is this in
This
West
is
Virginia?
French Creek.
Listen,
you need
where
to
is
go-
this at?
It's only a couple hours away, dude.
What direction?
North. Everything's north.
No. Pipestem south.
Well, okay, you're right, but everything else is north.
North on 77 or 79?
Listen, what are you doing? I don't know the interstate numbers.
How did you get there?
I drove on the interstate. I don't know where. I don't,
You just follow the GPS blindly? Okay.
Yes, that's right. Well, don't put me on the spot. But it's cool. We've been here a couple times. It's a big. You and Eve would love this, by the way.
How many hours away is it?
It's a couple hours. It's
Okay.
not that far.
I'm just trying to figure out where this place is that I haven't heard of it. It's only 2 hours
hold
away.
on, it gets better. Because what you do is you walk. It's a free walking zoo. It's a big out in the middle of nowhere type of deal.
Anthony, thank you for your $25 donation.
Oh yeah, man, thanks. Appreciate that. Yeah. Pixels, we knew you had the skills to pay the bills. Hey, it's going great, Gaggle. Help me pronounce that boat. G-E-O-G-L-E, Gaggle.
Oh, that's Jigglebox.
Jiggle.
Yeah.
Shoot.
He actually explained it in an email to me.
Yes, Dave, it is. It's the boat bargain. For every minute he plays this, he's going to give $1 to charity. And right now we are in for, I don't know how many.
Oh, yeah, we got to wait for Anthony's donation thing to go away. We are 45 minutes in, so I'm $45 in the hole.
You're doing good, Dave.
If I do not beat this within 10 minutes, though, then we're gonna,
all right. How do you feel right now?
Not good.
Well, but I mean, I think you.
I spent a lot of time in the oven.
Well, what screwed you though? And I don't think you're. By the way, I don't think you're screwed. But you were also doing a lot of tech stuff right there.
That's true.
Whoa, you went into the bear?
Yeah.
Hey, this is a
bear's
BC
mouth.
kid like
Yeah.
right here. This part. Is that the only time that happens in the game? And so
Because they set you up thinking that it's only going to launch out projectiles.
But what's
that one
interesting is they actually spent the time to make that graphic for that one scene.
This is a great game, man.
I never.
That's what I'm trying to say.
I'm down. I'm down. Joggle.
Jogglebox.
Giggle box is good too, though.
I do like that.
I like that. You remember those giggle boxes you could get back in the day? You'd shake them and they'd laugh at you. They used to have them everywhere.
That sounds like the what you get is like a fundraiser thing, like a fundraiser prize for selling 25 boxes of candy.
Well, you remember those? You ever see one of these birds that like dip its head in the water?
Yeah, oh yeah, I love those
This
things.
was along the same lines of that. That
Okay.
kind of wacky
Yeah.
little novelty.
Yeah, little
novelties.
desk toy.
Yeah. As a kid, when they were before electronics, you were like, look
That's all
at
you
that. It's a
had.
laughing box.
Laughing box. It's another good name for it.
That's all you gotta have. You'd sit around playing with it. I'm serious. I used to do that. It's like, and, you know, watching that bird get that water. Just like, man, look at that bird. Or the smoking. You ever see the little thing? The little smoking doodad. You put it's like you push in on the little rubber thing. They put a cigarette in its mouth. It will smoke.
No.
Like a monkey.
I think that they probably removed those from the market by the time that I was a kid.
Yeah, probably. Cigarettes were they were more family friendly back in the day.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, you can still buy candy cigarettes here in West Virginia.
Oh, yeah.
I think in most states they've made them illegal, but we encourage or kid smoking, preteen smoking.
What's up, Steps?
Man.
I like your attitude.
Yeah, Leif.
Box. He's like, I'll answer to most things. We're just gonna call you Box.
Leif, that's a great question, and I do not know the answer to that. There are a couple stages in this game, like in the oven, it's the same thing, and in the kitchen, you're real small. Nobody knows. Nobody knows.
Are these book titles significant of anything?
They're all just like Addams Family creepy kooky things. Dwarf torture, snakes, you know.
I've been through the door torture a few times. Look, my initials are back there.
Yeah, look at that, up,
Oh
up,
no,
and
that's
away.
an and. Sorry, my bad.
Where do you stand on the fifth dimension?
Huh? You mean the band?
Yeah, I was up, and away. That's
Oh,
what those
I'm
books
down
say.
with that.
I like the fifth
Yeah.
dimension.
I like most stuff. I mean, I'm pretty. I'll listen about anything. I've tried to get the kid into some different stuff here recently, trying to.
You know, when you're a kid, it's weird with music because you don't really know what you like when you're that age. You just sort of absorb everything around you.
My kid listens to. You've noticed this from YouTube. It's like I've reacquainted myself with Ninja Sex Party a lot this week.
Is that what you're getting Luke into?
And well, no, Luke hears me listening to it, and he can't
That's good.
make out the lyrics, but he likes.
I'm sure he makes out the lyrics.
Well, and trust me, I only play stuff around when that's okay for him to hear. You know me, I'm very attentive to Luke. I wouldn't play anything dirty to him. But I got him into Twerp, which is their Ninja Sex Party's backup band. And
wait, I'm going to interrupt you for just a second. What's this book say?
Drop.
Boom, push down, secret room.
Oh, very good, Bode. You figured all this out on your own without any magazines?
Because
and
literally,
stuff?
I played this for years by myself.
Oh man, Kit, we understand. Kit.
I'm so glad that Kit has joined our Discord community.
I'm glad that Kit had an actual kit. That makes me so happy.
Well, not to mention he's got one of the coolest looking game rooms of all time.
Yeah, he does. 18
Vectrexes lined up on the wall.
Listen, him and Rushi are competing, and it's also a lot of people in our Discord have awesome cool rooms. Like Edmund's got one. Everybody's got a cool room. You've got a cool room here. You got a lot of cool junk in here,
I got cool junk.
You know, I've been seeing a lot of these black box games in the news recently for these things are worth a ton.
Yeah.
That's why you're gonna make out like a bandit on these.
That's why I got the Rushi special, the plastic boxes.
I gotta get you gotta send me the thing for that. I want to get some of those for my games.
Yeah, absolutely.
Granted, worth practically nothing, but I want to preserve them, and I'm not necessarily good at keeping.
But you can look on the wall, like the plastic. They're all boxed up on plastic behind you.
Yeah, they look great.
They don't. It doesn't change. It actually makes the boxes look better because it hides some of their imperfections.
That's right, Rushi. You guys are skipping hand in hand into the sunset. I think it's sweet.
Train time.
Anyway, Twerp.
Yeah.
I know you've seen them come up.
Yeah, I've seen them come up.
You would like their stuff.
Okay.
They do a lot of like fusion, funk, rock, space music. I guess.
Okay. So they're like P-Funk?
They're not. They're very funky, but more rocky.
Okay, so more like Parliament, or they're more like Funkadelic than Parliament.
Well, they're not really. It's not that kind of funk. Nothing's that kind. I don't want to go. Let's gotta get crazy here. All right, I'm not gonna. But I like them. I like their stuff. So me and Luke have been getting into a lot of their stuff too. But I had a for some reason this week was a week I wanted to listen to lots of music. So you probably saw on your YouTube. Listen to just tons and tons. Even listen to some of the crap you had out there. I listened to some of that. Which most of the time you have all that jazz or band music, which I'm not. It's funny, for being in the band as long as I have been, I don't have any need to go back.
Well, I mean, that's the case with most people, to be honest with you. Band is one of those things that is sometimes more fun to be playing with than listening to in your free. Really, like a lot of old-timey music is like that, like Celtic music.
Gaz asked, "How peanut butter and jelly are a thing here?" It's funny you should mention that because my son, up until this week, hated jelly. He liked peanut butter and syrup.
Interesting.
Maple syrup mixed together, which I grew up with that.
Yeah, sure.
But peanut butter and jelly over here, that's the thing.
And guys, to answer your question, I have no idea why that became a thing.
It does go together.
It does. I like a PB&J.
In fact, Absolutely. Over here, that's sort of like when you talk about things going together. That's the example.
That's what they say.
Yeah. So, are you jumping off of Fester's head?
I am.
Is that why he's dazed? You think a witch would be helping you, not trying to kill you?
This game it's loosely based on the movie. When this is one of the more looser parts.
When they made this film, I was against it.
But it actually turned out pretty good, right?
Well, because I didn't think anyone else could play these characters. To be honest with you, John and they did a good job.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you see the one where Tim Curry played Gomez, the direct-to-video release?
Oh no, that sounds.
And
weird.
I love Tim Curry.
Right.
I mean, obviously.
I just have a hard time of picturing anybody but Raul Julia.
Raul Julia was tremendous.
Yeah.
And one thing I like about Raul Julia is he throws himself into this stuff.
Oh yeah. I mean, I don't think he's ever done anything that I haven't liked.
What about Street Fighter the movie?
I liked that movie. I mean, it was cheesy, but I liked it. So I've found all of the guys.
Yeah. So you win.
And so, I skipped one. Yeah, we're definitely not going to be able to finish this.
Who'd you forget? His wife?
I skipped Wednesday.
Where's Morticia?
Morticia
She's the last one you get from that judge, isn't it?
Yeah. So, we will not be finishing the Addams Family. I will donate the full $60 to the cause.
Yay!
But that was Boat's bargain for the first game, so I'm going to turn things over to Aaron. Aaron, what would you like to play?
Oh, I get to randomly pick any game.
Man.
I want to play. I need something simple to start off with. Let's have Golden Axe.
Okay.
That's on here.
Golden Axe.
I'll try some of that. I haven't played that for a while.
Okay, get ready. This is how you do it.
Oh, do I need to have my joystick ready?
You're just going to use this.
Oh, okay. I'm ready.
Golden Axe.
Golden Axe. With one tiny little, remember that? Remember that song, Golden Rings?
Is that Bread?
No, it's Tanya Tucker and who was the other guy? Who's the old country guy? Help me out here, Conway Twitty.
Oh, okay.
it was Conway Twitty and Tanya Wynette sang that one.
Tammy Wynette.
Tammy Wynette. Sorry. That's if you ever listen to that song Golden Rings, it's about two people that go out and they get wedding rings at a pawn shop.
Mm-hmm.
They go out and get married. Their marriage falls apart, and they sell the rings at a pawn shop. And it was on my friend's wedding album. And I remember thinking to myself, she must have never actually listened to this song.
You're setting yourself up
and
for...
guess what happened? Golden rings. They went right down the...
Wow.
It didn't get over.
Wow.
So it's one... We can both play this. You want to play?
No. I gotta do some things on the back end. By that, I mean I gotta use the bathroom.
I wish you hadn't put it that way. You gotta do some stuff on the back end. Hey, by the way, since we're gonna be randomly picking some games, guys, like next time out, I'm just gonna let a sucker give me some suggestions, just like on the live stream. I like that. I thought this was an awesome game on the Amiga. Gosh, I love this game. Come on, get up here. Oh. It's hard though. I always thought this thing was out of the gate. It's difficult. There we go. I don't play anybody but the dwarf though, y'all. He's awesome. He's got the big move. This one, yeah. I love that. Oh man, I'm sorry, Daz. I miss it too, to be honest with you. We were having so much fun. You never know what's going to happen. That may come back with us. If we're going to bring one back, that would be the one.
Oh, I do need to...
Wouldn't it, Bode? They said they missed the spectrum. Yeah, do whatever you need to do, man.
Well, see if do you still have control?
No.
Okay.
That's okay. Take care of your business. And you did it at the exact right spot, by the way.
Of course, I've set this thing at...
Moonstone is tremendous. You've got a legit copy of Moonstone?
Can I just leave it like this and it won't do anything?
Well, I mean, right now I'm in a spot where there's no bad gas.
Right. Okay. So, what I need to do now is, what do I need to do?
Uh-oh. That's okay. Go ahead and do your business. I can come back. There's no hurry.
Okay.
I'm just on the first screen, so you've got.
We'll just pause it. So, what do I need to do?
Mic up. Yeah. I got that song in my head.
Pix,
now.
remind me, what did I tell everybody I was going to do before our next game?
I can tell you. You sent me a text message about it. Let's see here.
Change the alert volume. Thank you, Mitsuyama. That's why you're here. That's why you're all here, to keep me on track.
It's a group effort.
All right, so we need to go into Extra Life Helper Master and then Source. Can't remember if this is in JavaScript file. And let's see, open up Notepad++. And alert volume.
It says here to remind me to set up the competition polls during our first break.
Yeah, that's when
I have reminded you.
Thank you.
By the way, I was looking over this chat here while you're working that we were having, and I asked you, why do you want to do this, Boat? Your response was great. Why do anything?
Yeah.
It's like, well, good point. that's my sort of attitude. You've got it.
All right. Now I just need to re-add the helper file, source, JavaScript, Extra Life Helper.
My God, how do you remember all this stuff? I can't figure it out.
Okay. So now the alert volume should be louder. And now...
Look at you.
And we're going to add Boat's Bargain for this game is...
Completes the game. Which could, you mean I've got to complete this
Golden
game?
Axe, that's right.
I think your money's safe on this one. What if I get killed by skeletons, or you join with another player? Either way.
Did I join with other player?
Yeah.
How did that happen? Maybe we just need to reset this thing.
Boat's bargains well in hand.
All right. Time to juggle box.
It's one of those.
Thank you.
Jiggle, jiggle.
For your donation. Let me go through here. And Dave R. Swag, thank you.
That's a good name.
Edu Aruna, thank you. Thank you guys for your generous donations.
Yeah. Help the kids.
I'm going to put mine in right now.
Uh-oh. There we go. Bam. He's back, Boat. I played a D&D character. I based solely on this guy one time. That's how geeky I am.
Dave, thank you for your $10 donation.
Thanks, Dave.
That should be popping up here soon.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Die. Yeah, you get body slam, son. Press slam.
Yeah, the Retro Man Cave, the new sponsors are in the shared folder. So if you just update that source in OBS, your image slideshow source, it should pop up for you.
Right.
Boy, I don't know if that was any louder or not.
I heard it.
Did you hear it?
Yeah, on the
Okay.
speakers over here. I was like, what is that?
Oh, good. I wasn't paying attention because I was talking. I was yapping.
Oh no! Get out of there. You know, getting press slammed by a dwarf, it doesn't seem like it would do that much damage, if you think about it.
Let's see.
Turn around, you idiot. Aw.
So you have until, we'll give you a couple minutes free. You have until our 2-hour.
Do I get unlimited continues?
You get whatever you want, man.
Okay, great. You should have clicked on that unlimited energy
No,
thing.
I'm not. I'm not going that far.
I'm not the you of Golden Axe. Oh! He knocked me right off my bird boat. That's the worst. Yeah, come on, come get you some. Yeah, see? There it is.
Thank you, Pixels. Thank you for your generous donation.
It gets funky for a minute there.
Yeah.
European dance trash music kicks out.
Do you know what? There's two files that'll mix together there.
Oh
Do you
yeah,
know
I
what
can't
they
even
are?
tell. I couldn't even tell. What were
It's
they?
the yay sound from Theme Park mixed with the Lotus 2 song.
Oh, okay. Oh, I was wondering what there's. Yes, now it all becomes clear to me.
Yeah, I don't know. What would you call this creature mount, Aaron?
A really unfortunate bird because he has no wings and he's got a big tail.
He reminds me of one of the guys from Gods. You know, one of those monsters.
Come on, you stupid guy. Come here, I'll kill you. Yeah, you better run. I like it when you get the dragon, the undead dragon. Oh yeah, then you're in business. Oh!
Oh,
Guy just rolls right up.
he's
on
got
me.
he's got a bunch of grapes he's attacking you with.
Yeah.
That's no good.
That's a mace, dude. There's studs on that thing, much like myself. Watch this move. Huh! You didn't want that, did you? Here it comes again. Huh! Watch this one. Huh! That's how you do it. You want some? Huh! That's why this guy's the best.
Thank you, me, for my generous donation.
Thank you. Good job, Boat. Thank you, me. Oh, yeah. Double bird action. I flipped on the bird.
What is that tail? Does that tail do anything for you?
Yeah, you can whack him. Tail whip.
Now, what do you like about Golden Axe? I mean, there's so many beat 'em ups. What's special about
never
this
mind,
one?
I got it. Well, it's funny. Part of it's nostalgic, I'll be honest with you, because I played this at the 7-Eleven when I was in Huntington. That was not my happiest moment, so this gave me some pleasure. Secondly, man, come on, it's D&D stuff.
That's true.
You're a dwarf. Look at that dwarf. He's got a golden freaking axe. He does magic. There's a hot warrior woman in it like Xena. There's a buff Conan-style guy. You can make the guy stand in the fire. Always like that. This bit here with the handwriting, I always thought was awesome in the arcades. Like, oh, look at that.
So
Cool,
we're
cool
going to
music.
we'll give you till 1:35, Aaron.
Okay.
Let's see, we're at 1:08 right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna rock and roll. You can only go so fast on this one, though.
Yeah.
Also, the sucking. There's also that aspect of it. I do like to throw guys off this turtle. If I can get a sucker to come over here. Come here. You know, the guy to play with on these things is Will Cox. He's oh no.
Who's his character of choice?
No, it doesn't matter on any of these beat 'em up games because he gets into it. He screams at the screen. What? Come here, you want something? Just here and play COH. It's so funny. Watch this. Here it goes. Goodbye. Oh, yeah.
Nice. I like that
Yeah,
a
you
lot.
like that one?
Yeah.
That's how we do it back in the Shire. Where my guys from?
It's a different kind of Shire. It's a hardcore Shire.
Moonshire. Oh, no.
Tell me more about the 7-Eleven in Huntington.
Okay, what do you want to know?
Well, was
there.
was this close to where your apartment was there on 5th Avenue?
It's actually close to the campus there. It's funny. I was in college and come here, get out of here. I was in college in 90, in 89 and 90, 91. It stretched on, and but specifically in 90. I don't know when this game
was. That really the peak of your collegiate career, 90?
Oh yeah, it really peaked out right there, boy.
I mean, because I know at some point there was a falling away.
You sucker! Come here! Where's that magic button? No. Punks. Yeah, really, I guess you would say that was the peak. I'm going to use the magic. I want that dragon. But one thing that was going on still, there were still games around, you know, and yeah, how you like that? Come here, you little punk.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to light this sucker up. Watch this. Now I got him. Watch.
Oh, man.
Oh, I didn't have him close enough. You could light that guy up and get like unlimited magic.
Wow.
I don't have, yeah, don't feign Andrew's boat, you sucker. That's cool. I'm telling you.
I love it when you breathe fire on the gnome.
Listen, those little punks are asking for it.
I don't know that they're asking for it. They were just sort of doing their own thing.
They rob you.
What?
They rob you. Those gnomes rob you.
I've never seen that happen.
In the cutscenes, they come in, they take your
The
stuff.
cutscenes?
Yeah, they take your magic. They take it.
You can't blame a gnome for what happens in a cutscene.
You can't. I do. I blame them. They're little creepy little guys. But back in the day, the games were still in convenience stores and stuff. You know, but before they'd all, and that was the come here, get out of here. Anyway, those are townspeople, boat.
Thanks for the host, Retro Tribute.
Yeah, man. Oh, we don't like the undead around here, pal. It's the way. It's just like a redneck dwarf. We don't like your undead kind. But we had an arcade right across from the student center. Plus we had 7-Eleven. Plus we had video games in the student center. It was awesome. See, look.
That's where the bad dudes was, right? In the student center?
Yeah, that's right. Punk, come here.
Oh, man, they're quick.
Oh yeah, this is another reason I don't like them. Get out of here. I like you. I don't need the food. I just kicked that guy in the booty. Come here. But so that was fun. But it's not like there weren't as many games around when I was younger. But there were still some around. Now you don't find nothing nowhere.
Yeah.
Sucks. What happened?
Well, they did open up that awesome arcade in Huntington, and we never go to it.
Well, I want to go, but unfortunately, there's this thing going around.
Well,
where I don't
even
get down
there was
there.
a full year before COVID, and we never went.
Well,
So
no,
that's what happens. People are too lazy to get out of their house anymore
Well,
because they can
they
play
made
everything
one
at home.
fatal flaw. They built that thing in Huntington.
Well-
Oh, you punk. Oh, you sucker. Watch him. He's going to try to get me. Come here. This chick.
She seems to be, I don't know.
Watch this move. Huh. Uh-oh, it didn't work. What'd you think of my move? No. That's it. I'm sick of you guys. Die. Yeah. You know, in D&D, dwarves are real, don't use magic hardly at all.
No, they're anti-magic.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. I forgot you're now a certified role player.
Well, I've read Lord of the Rings before.
Oh, you think that's where they got that?
That's where they got everything.
Now see this right here, this can be tricky unless you're all man. Watch this maneuver. Uh-oh, I got stuck on the stairs. There it is.
It's good, I like
Yeah.
that.
That's mini, I
I like how the guy lowers his shoulder to plunge into the jump. Just,
I'll light you up.
oh man.
Yeah, he fell to his death
Yeah,
too.
that's
Nice
an
touch.
unfortunate end for the gnome.
No, it's not. There, I'm gonna party slam you up there. Yeah. Well, here it comes. Uh-oh.
Hey, thanks for the host, Retro Man Cave.
Sometimes you miss it. How's it going, Neil? Man, would you just go?
Dave Velociraptor asks, he says, 2 of my favorite arcade games are Golden Axe and Knights of the Round. Do you like Knights of the Round?
Knights
too?
Around also good. I like, again, I know what you're going to say, but I like Altered Beast. Me and the boy play that all the time. Oh, these guys, this isn't a fair fight.
These are like the Ebobos.
Did you see that guy bonk me?
Yeah.
Here, bonk that.
Is the magic a guaranteed one-hit kill for all enemies?
No, absolutely not. In fact, these guys probably will get up. Oh, no, I guess not. I guess I hit them enough. Uh-oh. Oh, there they are. I knew they were coming. Come here.
Yeah, guys, get your D-Paint picks in because as soon as Amiga, you've got until, I actually need to look at our schedule because I can't remember what time we do anything. Hey, Vicky, thank you for your donation. I'm sorry we missed that.
Thank you, Vicky.
Oh, actually, it probably hasn't popped up yet.
Vicky in Japan. Lucky, so lucky.
That's right. I think about that all the time.
I know.
How I want to be there and not here. Mostly
Well,
how I don't want to be here.
You know they've got live wrestling back in Japan now because they all followed the rules. That's a whole other kettle of fish there. The Japanese are used to this sort of thing, thanks to their previous outbreaks.
Let's see. Schedule.
Come here. Come here. Yeah. Oh, you punk. Kicking me in the back, eh?
Yeah, you need to make sure all your D-Paint and mod files are in by
Oh, you son of a gun.
3 o'clock UTC, which is, I guess, 4 o'clock British time. Because when Neil starts his stream, that's when I'm going to start compiling the entries.
These guys are giving me trouble, but I hate when these lowly punks give you trouble. You feel like a geek. This guy,
man.
stay down. There you go. You can't use the magic on that guy because the big knight of absolute pain comes out. Come here. Yeah.
Look at that. Did you turn on unlimited magic?
No. No, I'm earning that magic.
Okay.
Oh. He's got armor. Would you listen?
Is he a boss?
Yeah, he is.
What's it? Are they named bosses in this game?
No.
No.
Big Goof, I think is what he's called.
Thanks very much, Vicky. Absolutely. Thank you, Soup. Appreciate the donation, man. Hey, every little bit helps.
The Soup in the house. He's a Discord machine, my
Yeah,
friend.
he is.
All right, you little punks. Give me all your magic. No, you. Give me. Come here.
Yeah, this will go on
Light
YouTube
you up.
after the stream is over.
I'll just see. For no reason, he just rolls there. We just stand in the fire.
Yeah, actually, I should probably be making a local recording as well.
What could possibly go wrong?
Just in case the stream goes down.
This is where it gets tough, Boat.
That's where it gets real.
This is where you had to go through the realm of the dead.
Really?
Yeah.
It's the paths of the dead,
This
eh?
is
I wonder
it.
where they came up with that.
Listen, all original material. What are you trying to say? Let's go for it. I'm trying to
I'm
get...
sorry. It's because I clicked out of the thing. Sorry about
Ah!
that.
Oh, no, you...
Oh!
Get out of my game! You know, he won't go. He's just going to stand there.
None of the other guys are
Yeah,
attacking
fight him, you idiots. Get down there. Uh-oh.
Maybe they sense he's a
He's
decoy.
a meat shield. They sense. Body slam. Watch this. Yeah. Kick his butt, you idiots. Fight him. I'm gonna kill him myself, aren't I?
Yeah, yeah.
Now,
Sorry about that.
Boat's bargain's getting. This is a very cutting gambit.
Oh man, I like that
Get
throw
that.
you could do. I wasn't aware that was part of your arsenal.
Oh yeah, dude. I got all kinds of crap in you. Oh, he just tossed me off the cliff. No, I'll kill both of you.
I will
suckers.
say this game seems to be a cut above your average beat 'em up.
Oh yeah. Plus, I mean, they did the translation of this is outstanding. Have you played the Genesis version of this?
No.
It's good. It's also good. And I believe there's also a Master System version of this too. You know, Sega, they did a good job with their own stuff
Yeah,
generally.
yeah.
Sorry.
I think somebody in the chat said that the Mega Drive version is also quite good of this game.
Yeah. Sorry. Hey! There we go. That didn't take too long. Here we go. The back of this bird is all infested with weirdness. Now, one thing I've learned is just to get killed.
Really?
Is to, if you can get back on this ramp. Come here. Well, heck, I'll just deal with this guy. You can actually, you can use this to your advantage because they sort of have to jump over that little seam. There we go. And then you can whack them when they come through. Dude.
Hey, thank you, Anonymous. Thank you very much for your donation.
Thank you for all your hacking work as well. These skeleton bands, I'd say I don't like these guys. They're tough. Oh, double.
Oh man,
Yeah,
double shield.
They'll shield you. They'll definitely. Oh, what? Can I continue?
You
No.
should be able to. Why wouldn't you be able
No,
to?
that's it. I told you. I'll lose. Sorry. Sorry, Boats Bargain on that one. Oh, and then I get a D.
Ooh.
I did better than you.
That's true.
Here you go. I'm going to do some back end work myself real quick.
Okay.
You take over the helm.
All right. So,
Let's not call it that anymore. Really,
that's not what I meant originally.
that was funny. But it was funnier when you said it.
All right. We're going to do, let's play some Rodland.
What's this big purple mat back here, bud?
Yoga mat.
Do you do yoga?
Yeah, I do. I got to stay limber.
You can do that?
Probably not. I probably shouldn't.
So you really do yoga?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
All right. So we'll erase the Boats Bargain for now. I got to come up with a something, a challenge here. So Rodland is my favorite kind of one-screen platformer on the Amiga. This is a game that got no love in the arcades in the United States. I'd never heard of this game before. Aaron had never heard of this game before, and we are, as they say, big arcade fans. But on the Amiga, this was a huge seller, very famous. I don't know if it got an NTSC release or not. I like it because I like the one mechanic. I think it's cool. I think the characters are drawn pretty well. I like that you can beat stuff up a lot. It's a plus.
How pretty your yard is, dude.
Do you see those telephone poles sitting down there that the AEP left? Look on the left side of the yard all the way down to where you drive onto it.
Oh, yeah. What did they do that for?
I guess they're going to put them up somewhere.
Did they ask you about that?
Nope.
This is the best your yard's ever going to be. I mean, by a long shot. Looks great.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Not like my yard. It looks like a piece of garbage.
Well, your yard is hard to take care of.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is. You've got all kind. I mean, you've got like the pool out there. You've got the building.
The pool. I'm having trouble with the pool.
Something tells me that pool wasn't meant to last more than one
No,
season.
it's not the pool. It's the water in the pool.
Oh,
It's
are you
huge.
putting chemicals in it?
Which-
I don't know what your pool maintenance schedule is.
Yeah, you put
Just
chem-
let it ride.
Well, just assume that that water's gonna be okay in a still
Right.
pool. No, I don't do any chemicals. I pour a beer in there occasionally. That helps, right? What do you got here, Rodland? You love this game.
I do love this game.
I'm back.
All right, so why don't we do a two-player game of Rodland? And
No.
and
I can think of one reason.
if you win, then I will donate. I'll donate $25. How about that?
I'm horrible at this game.
That's right. Here we go.
Okay, I've got my joystick here.
All
Do you
right,
need to
I
set it up?
gotta set it up here. So
That's an outstanding icon, Daz. If you ever wonder what I would look like with a full head of hair, that was one of my all-time favorite ARGs because I got to wear your wig. I
Yeah.
was so happy.
you should have kept it.
I felt like a big man.
I threw out all my wigs because they made my head itch.
Really?
I have a allergic reaction to whatever that fake hair stuff is.
Really?
Yeah.
The funny thing is, you used to wear that a lot
Well,
for our little things.
like for Amigathon last year,
Yeah.
I think I wore it for like 3 hours. And
Yeah, that was.
yeah.
What? Can you give me some insight as to Just think it'd be cool to wear crazy wigs.
Yeah, that was it. You got it.
I mean, it was kind of cool. You know, I wish I had wigs or hair. You know, anytime you see somebody with hair, a nice head of hair, don't you just want to punch them?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, what do I do?
All right, hit your button.
What? Okay.
All right, that's it.
I'm in. Am I in?
Yep,
I'm in.
You're in.
Oh, man, I didn't get the pink one.
The pink one is the best.
I know.
So no continues. This is a one continue game. You got 2 lives. Highest score.
I don't remember how to play this. Just shoot everything, right?
You just bang it around.
What do you do once you zap it?
Bang it around.
How do you bang it around?
Keep hitting the button.
Wow.
You got it. You cracked the
You
code.
see me kill that guy?
The Rodlin code.
We play so many games. I swear to you, they all literally go completely out of my brain. We were playing. I fired up Vroom to test out the Amiga that night. And I couldn't get the car to move. I was like, well, I'm an idiot.
Shoot. Oh, you push your. I think up makes a ladder, or maybe it's your second button. There's some way to make another ladder.
I made one. Yeah.
Oh, man, you are killing me. Your score is literally double mine.
Hey. I'm the Rodlin Master.
You are the Rodlin Master.
I'm the Rodlin Master. Oh.
All right. Ah, no.
Die.
Oh my gosh. I'm down to 1 life already. Things have gone awry, as they say.
I thought you were doing good.
I thought I was doing great. I thought I was the man, man.
Not a bomb. You did sort of, when you made that challenge, it was almost in a mocking way, because you knew I was no good at this.
No, I
and
knew
then when
you
I
were
asked you what the
great.
controls were and how to kill stuff, I know what you were thinking. This is free money.
But you were hustling me. You've actually been practicing Rodlin for years.
Listen,
I'm already done.
They don't call me old Rodlin A for nothing. That's my bit for charity. Oh no! Did I win?
You won.
Yeah! Yeah!
So
Yeah!
You just keep playing.
I'm going for the high score. What's the world record of Rodlin? I gotta be close, right?
You got to be close. I mean, you're on like the 4th stage.
Look at that.
That's almost the end of the game.
Whoa! I couldn't avoid that small water droplet that kills you. Yeah. Whoa. Okay, sharkies. Yeah. Me and the boy have played this a few times.
Oh, now it comes. Now the truth comes
man,
out.
what's
Me and the
that-
boy
what's
played
that
this a
mean?
couple times.
He just turned into a cloud. That's not good, is it?
No, that's like when you take too long to complete a level. So if you get
Is
all
he
the flowers,
extra tough to kill
no, you
now?
just get all the flowers, the stage will end.
Yeah, but that's not. Come here.
You can't bang when you're on a
Oh,
column.
you can't bang when you're on a what?
On a column.
How about here?
Yep.
You stupid cloud. Die. Yay. Look, he just went away. So you can outlive them. Oh, I remember this. This is the music you want to hear right in the morning. Die.
I wish I could just set
That is
this thing
somewhat
up
gratifying, Boat, to slaughter these guys. This is a pretty, come on. Bam, did you see that?
I missed it.
I used the environment, dude.
You're progressing through this thing at a pretty rapid rate.
I know, hey. Oh!
Did I miss a donation? Thank you, Jake.
Up, I died, Boat.
All
Hey,
right.
I crushed your score, though. Woo!
Yeah. Good work.
I'm the Rodlin freaking master, dude. Ha ha. I love it. Oh, I can put my name in. I made the top 10.
Yeah. That's a cool tune. I like that.
We should play more of these two-player games, but now that we got the joystick set up.
Sure.
I'm immortalized. There it is.
All right. So, what's next? What do you want to play?
Let's play. What about your Rainbow game, Rainbow Islands? Let's play that. You love that game.
No, I actually hate it, but that's
okay.
all right.
What's the other one you like then?
We
The
can do
Parasol Stars.
Parasol Stars
How about
is
that?
much better.
I'm here to. I want you to enjoy your gaming day.
All right.
And I know that's a real popular game, isn't it, Bode?
It is. All right. It's another 25. Let's see, second button. We definitely want to turn that on. There we go. It's another $25 bet.
I'm gonna clean you out, Bode.
We'll see.
I don't know. You're gonna crush me at this one because I don't know anything about this one either.
We'll see. Let's see.
Good night, Pixel.
Good night, Vicky.
Thanks for popping in,
Yeah,
man.
thank you
We'll
very
be here
much.
when you get up. Uh-oh.
You don't have anything?
No.
All right.
My bad. I don't know. I don't know why it's not working. Oh, it's on mouse. That's probably why.
All right.
Bingo.
So we're just gonna just go ahead and kill yourself.
That's okay. I can't move. Oh, there. No.
That's weird.
Yeah, I'm not.
Okay. Well, we'll. One more time.
Do 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 do. Don't you? Could you live without? Could you not live without this stuff? You gotta love these little extra goodies that they can.
Oh yeah, WHD is the way to be.
Poetically put, Boat. Okay, it's the first one of the day, Boat. Here it is.
What was this?
That was just to get me fired up.
I'm gonna read to the crowd. This is a RR. What's RR mean?
RR, Rockstar.
What's the other R mean?
They're cool.
Okay.
Double R.
Whipped and blended strawberry with other natural flavors, lightly carbonated. 270 calories in this can.
Yeah.
That's insane.
It's an energy drink, Boat. Now I'm full of energy.
Okay.
That's why I'm doing so good at games.
All right, press you in.
I hit the button.
All right, I'm gonna hit.
Is there a plot to this game?
Yeah. Like I think the novelette came with this game.
No. All right, that's working now.
All right.
How do you jump?
It's the other second button.
Not for me, it's not.
Look, do all your buttons.
I am.
You can't do anything? I mean, how about up?
Nope.
How about your shoulder buttons?
No, none of the buttons.
Okay. Maybe we need to turn that option off then in the settings. Maybe it's messing it up somehow.
Third time's a charm.
Yep.
Hey, Kim Justice.
All right. This time, it's for real. Maybe. Okay. Kim, if you were gonna, what are your top 3 Amiga games of all time?
You know, since Kim is in the chat room, I may never have this opportunity again. So Kim, I personally salute your wrestling documentaries. They're awesome. As a wrestling fan, I appreciate them.
And now we both can jump.
Yeah. Ironically, now my buttons work as jump.
Right. So you just never know. You never know.
Don't make a lick of sense.
I'll tell you what I do know though is I've jumped up to an insurmountable lead.
Okay. I'm just happy I can jump.
I'm saving $25 in my pocket right now.
That's free money. That's free money. It's not over yet. The game has just started. I don't know what we can touch and what we can't touch here. I'm assuming these bugles are no good. What about this water? Can we touch that?
The water is what you use. It's your weapon.
It is?
The water is your weapon. I think that's the tagline for a movie.
It's a tagline for the foundation of my house.
What?
Water's the weapon, all right. Unfortunately, the weapon's aimed at me. Yeah. Oh no, what happened? Was there a bad guy there?
No, I think. Look at that.
Oh, now we're going to the pay window boat.
Yep. Did you ever actually go to the pay window for any of your jobs?
I don't know if they've had a pay window for a long time.
Well, you're very old, so.
What? It's a great wrestling. Ow! Did you hit me with water, boat?
Yeah, I did. Listen,
I thought we
man,
were on a team.
When I play for keeps.
No kidding. I realized you were playing hardcore Parasol Stars. I thought we were I thought we were being buddies.
This is no rules barbed wire match.
No rules barbed wire match. Abdullah against
What's
Zeus
the dumbest?
from Puerto Rico.
What's the dumbest wrestling gimmick of all time?
It's getting ready to come out. It's tomorrow. They're having the WWE's having a match where it's the winner. You can only win the match by pulling out the loser's eye.
What?
I swear to you, this is an actual match. It's Rey Mysterio Jr. against Tyler Black or whatever his WWF name. The winner has to pull out the loser's eye.
Oh my gosh.
And it's going to be CGI.
That's
apparently.
the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life.
Well, you asked. You asked.
Kim says, Sensible World of Soccer, Speedball 2, and Syndicate are her 3 favorite Amiga games.
Might have to skip on Syndicate on that one. Might not play too good.
Yeah, we're not going to be playing Syndicate in Amigathon. Not
Can I
this year.
fall off the board? I guess I can. Man, some of those games that make you hungry. There's all kinds of games. Would you stop pelting me, boat?
Hey,
What a punk.
that's how I win.
You're having a little taste of your own watery medicine.
I'm like the guy in Street Fighter that just hits you with the same attack over and over again.
That's me.
They call those people masters.
That's me. I'm out, by the way. You're on your own. You're the king. Your money's safe.
My money's safe for now. I don't know how you kill these other things. These little triangle guys. Maybe you gotta...
Do wrestling fans want to visually see someone get their eye pulled out? You know, listen, I've went to King of the Death matches twice, right? And I've seen, we've got hardcore legends from right around here, and Necro Butcher. He's from right down the road here.
Where does he live?
He lives in Dunbar.
Dunbar. It seems like a good place for a Necro Butcher.
Well, you
get stabbed in the face when you live there.
I've seen the hardcore matches. I've seen them. But even in the hardest of hardcore matches where they literally had live lobsters and pits of piranhas, all the stupidest crap, barbed wire this and glass tube that, even as stupid as those were, I never thought to myself, you know what, I'd like to see the Necro Butcher pull out Nate Webb's eye in this match. That'd be cool. I want to see it visually come out.
Right. Well, just look at video games. Look at the new Mortal Kombats, where it's like the X-ray thing. That's what people like that like violence.
I like the new Mortal Kombat, but that's the part I don't like. I don't want to see an X-ray of what I'm doing to the guy internally.
No.
I don't care.
I don't need that.
What are we doing? Is it a game or a snuff film here?
You could ask that about lots of things.
I will say the funny thing about it is, I'm sure I've mentioned this.
I just don't know how to play this level.
The very first time I saw Mortal Kombat 1 in the arcade, I thought it was too violent to be released to the public. I was like, this is too violent. This is too violent. It's too much.
So, 20 years from now, it's going to be, we'll be dead. It won't matter.
Yes, Kim. Okay.
So, okay, apart from this coming up,
yeah,
what are some of the lamer gimmicks? Like, I know ladder matches, that's a thing. Like, what are some of those sorts of things that are just super ultra lame?
Oh man, there's been some really stupid matches over the years. There was a match between Dustin Rhodes and a guy called the Blacktop Bully that they contested in the back of a moving truck. It was just driving down a back road. They fight in the back. And then they were both fired after the match.
What?
They both got fired. That's how bad. I mean, what are you gonna do? How are you gonna fight in a moving truck?
That's pretty dumb.
So that was a dumb one. There was the Kennel from Hell, another personal favorite of mine.
Were there dogs in there?
Oh yeah, I believe that one was. Well, see, they had this angle going with Al Snow and the Big Boss Man. I think they were the ones in it, and Boss Man had taken Al Snow's dog and cooked it, and then served it to Al Snow, and Al Snow ate the dog. He didn't know it was the dog.
Wow.
And And so they had a match where they had live dogs outside the cage, inside another cage, and all the dogs did were like poop and lay down, and they didn't do anything violent because they were like in front of a huge crowd.
Right.
So there's another one. Hasifa mentions the WWX on a pole. The best pole match was the Judy Bagwell on a pole. That was Buff Bagwell's mom. Just hefty, middle-aged woman on a pole. There was Viagra on a pole. Oh, Panza, yeah. So yeah, those are some dumb matches. What else have we had? I mean, there's again. I've been to plenty of the. It'll start. There've been plenty of these death matches where they've had live lobsters in a pit, piranhas in a tank. You have to put joystick one, and no, you had that one right. Go to the other one, yeah. There you go, and then we'll just hit the match. That's good enough. Let me think of some of the other stupider matches. Those are the ones that immediately come to mind. All the death matches are inherently stupid.
Now, do retirement matches ever actually stick in wrestling? Has there ever been a retirement match that actually resulted in a real retirement?
I can't move. Sorry.
Wait a minute. Okay, I just want to make sure that my guy. Okay.
Yeah, you're moving.
Hold on a second.
Katie, Vic. Yeah, Kim knows. These are all horrible gimmicks.
Okay, try now.
Nope. Oh. No, it's not me. What's happening?
You're doing something. You sure that's
it's
not you?
It's oh, there he goes. Well, I mean, no, it's not me. I don't look.
Okay.
Just fight this guy. See how you do.
Yeah, we'll just start it.
Let's talk about. They've had all kinds of crazy matches in Japan. There's an outfit in Japan called FMW. Frontier Martial Arts Wrestling, I think that's what that stood for. They would have matches where bombs would go off. These are outstanding matches because it's so unbelievably stupid. Their big hero there, this was a classic bit they would do because the ref would come out. The whole ring was ready to explode. All right,
with TNT or something.
Yeah, it was a bomb, and
okay.
So you had to try to finish the match before the ring exploded. And so they would, the ref would be out there in a full bomb suit.
Wow.
He'd ref the whole match in it. And about a minute before the bomb went off, alarms and stuff would start going off. There we go. And the big hero there, this was the repeat gimmick. You saw it over and over. Is like he would hate his opponent, but he's a good guy. So when the bomb would go off, he would hit his big move. And then he inevitably would cover up his opponent. He would throw the ref out of the ring to save the ref's life, and then he would cover his opponent. And then what was great is after the bomb went off, and it was usually just a bunch of smoke and crap, and a fire went up or whatever. And after the match is over, they played this sinister music, dun, 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 and the smoke would clear. And of course, the crowd were into it, something fierce. Those matches were always wacky. They had matches. I remember one time. Eddie Gilbert fought this dude on an island. It's another one I remember from back in the day. If you remember hot stuff Eddie Gilbert, he was out of his mind. But I'm trying to think who he fought in that. I want to say Terry Funk, but I don't think that's who it was. I can't remember who it was. But Kim might know. She's been around with that stuff. Yeah, the entire Heroes of Wrestling show. That was a great documentary. I love that.
I love that, yeah.
But I watched, believe it or not, I bought that show. I paid because
well, I mean, on the card, it just like she talks about in the documentary, the card was great.
Well,
it was just
Tully Blanchard was on the show, and I loved him. And like his exit from wrestling was unfortunate. Of course, he's proven that now with his work, but he was great. And I wanted to see him and JJ and some of the guys on the show. I don't remember who I was on there I wanted to see. I think the Midnight Express were on there, which, I'm a big fan of theirs. Yeah, that whole thing was a debacle. But yeah, there's been plenty of crap wrestling matches. But actually, it reminds me, when this match is over, I want to give you this fits in with your birthday gift.
Okay.
I want to give you your birthday gift when this
is there any aspect of wrestling that you think just hasn't been covered by anybody like Kim or any documentarian? That you think is yet, stories yet to be told?
I would love to see and I've seen people attempt this, but they've done kind of I would love to see something done on the enhancement guys, particularly guys like the Mulkeys, George
can you explain
South.
what that means? What is enhancement guys?
jobbers, flunkies, geeks.
Okay.
There's a lot of these guys, like Barry Horowitz. These guys were really good workers or great at getting murdered. And that is there's a science to it. And if you watch the old Saturday night shows, the NWA shows, they were some of the world-class worst jobbers on there. Because a guy named Mike Jackson, who was really good, would bring these guys up from like his wrestling school, and these guys were the dirt worst. They were legendarily bad. You know, and so I would like to see something on those guys. I think that'd be a lot of fun. And a lot of those guys are still around. In fact, George South has worked in West Virginia in the past year, so he's still around. But he was a really good jobber.
Who is the oldest person that you've actually seen take bumps in the ring?
Gypsy Joe. That's easy. I mean, I was there live at his retirement show.
Was that in Madison?
No, this was in Dunbar, and it was an IWA show. It was a violent show. But Gypsy Joe is incredibly old. Gypsy Joe is sort of famous for being the oldest active wrestler for a long time. He's also famous for getting destroyed by New Jack in a match. If you don't wrestle New Jack, is my advice to you. I would never wrestle him if I were you, Bo.
Okay, I will not wrestle him.
Oh,
Look at that! Look at that!
That was a close fight too,
Yeah.
Bo. That was a good one.
Well, I figured out how to play Panza kickboxing.
I'm going to get your birthday gift, Bo. Okay.
All right. Be sure to unmic.
I am. This would be a good time to do it since we're talking about this stuff. This is the way you put this here.
Yeah, right there on the Kleenex box.
There's one goofy gift and one, like, I guess a better gift. Where did I put that? I set it
It's over there. Let's see. We should probably make a new scene and just call it full.
So a lot of people probably know that it was Boat's birthday this past week. Boat, how old did you turn?
39.
All right.
39.
Very good. So I got you two small gifts, and I wanted you to have them. There you go.
Okay. The VCR WrestleMania game. I had this back in the day.
You're kidding me.
And I think that, no, I still have the Wayne's World VCR game tape, but I did have this back in the day. I played this often.
You're kidding me.
So, yeah,
I can't
I'm not
believe
kidding you. So one day we are going to stream a full playthrough.
That would be
of the
awesome.
VCR
That's sort of why I
WrestleMania
kind of
game.
figured you might do
I
that.
love that, and I know a perfect place to display that.
And you have a
among my
VCR,
accoutrement.
right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, that one doesn't work, but look at that. Look at that.
About that one. It's fully intact. I took a look inside. Make sure. I couldn't believe I stumbled upon that.
It's amazing. It's amazing.
You know?
Where did you find it? Hillbilly Flea Market?
No, I don't go there.
Oh.
There's a...
Not the Nitro Antique store.
No, this is just another little store I go
Okay.
to.
Well, thank you.
And I also got this.
Ooh.
That was sort of the real gift.
1989, yeah.
I knew you were going through your NES phase again. So
Thank you so much. You know, I've thought about collecting these things one by one again because I do love Nintendo Power.
Think again.
They're really expensive, right? Yeah. Thank you so much, Aaron. Man.
Happy birthday, Mr. Boat.
You know what I loved about Nintendo Power is because they were basically Nintendo's PR arm.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't care
It's
about
propagandist. That's right, Bill. Boat got me this shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they could afford to give you huge spreads. Like this is Adventure Island.
Yeah.
And I mean, look at this fold-out maps and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
It's great, great. And these are the ones that I love, all the way up until 90 or so.
I wanted to get you one that looked like it was a pretty good issue.
Yeah,
so
this is a great issue, and it's in great shape. I mean, this is like, I wouldn't call it newsstand fresh, but it's
Plus you
definitely
can see who
not
used to
torn up.
own it on the back.
Jim Sorette, thank you, from Cincinnati.
There you go. Cincinnati.
Thanks, Bill. Thanks, Jigglebox.
Boat, you don't look a day over 40, my friend.
Thank you. Tell me that again in a year. As I stumble in.
Listen, Boat, you're a young man, and you've got the whole world.
Still a young man.
Let's have another fight
it's
before we move on.
I need to use the restroom.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to do that often because I'm drinking a lot of coffee.
Is that what that is?
Well, this is my water.
Maybe I'll just fight somebody while you're gone.
Yeah.
How about that?
One player it up, man. Thank you for the donation, Trey Guard. Sorry we missed that. I don't know why I'm not hearing the audio cues.
Because we got this thing cranked up to the 9s.
True.
That's why. Yes, thank you guys. Oops. One of these things. Oh, Boat's got it clicked onto the chat. That's why I can't turn the thing off. Well, that's okay. He'll be back here in 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. Yes, thank you, Trey Guard. And Dunk, thanks for keeping track, my friend. You know, Boat is, I wouldn't say considerably younger than me, but I got a good decade on him. And I would like to have my 10 years back if I had the chance. Think about that. I would love to have it back. Now, have I seen IWA Japan King of Death matches? I have seen some of them. It's funny because IWA in America, it's called IWA Mid-South Pro, and they sponsor the American King of Death matches that aren't from Jersey. CZW has their own, you know. But all the big deathmatch wrestlers would come to these back when I was going, and it was crap. I mean, these were so shady, and I've told you this, Boat. They would actually open and close the garage door depending on if they saw any policemen driving by, because otherwise it was liquid hot in the arena, because the arena was an old warehouse.
Wow.
Yeah, so it was no good, man. Street Fighter 2. Gosh, how many discs was that? 4?
I don't know. Maybe we should play some Street Fighter 2. That sounds like a good idea.
Oh, jeez. Yeah. Sounds good to me.
This will be our last game before the Amigos Trivia Challenge.
Oh,
Aaron.
man.
How well do you know yourself?
How well do I know me?
Yeah.
Oh, it's about us?
It's about us.
Oh, jeez.
It's all about us, Aaron.
Oh, jeez.
That's the tagline
What worries
for
me is
Amigathon 2020.
you didn't consult me about these, so these questions could be absolute crap. This is vintage Boat.
How many wives has Aaron had?
17. Del Morte, Street Fighter 2, I was saying it was crap on the Amiga. What do you think, Boat?
Well, we'll find out here. Actually.
Listen, I mean, it sort of looked like Street Fighter. It sort of was a fighting game. Right, got that going for it. Really, there were one of these that was actually tolerable. Was it Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo?
Yeah,
or
it was the
those?
very last one.
It's the one where they made little miniature, smaller guys.
That
but
was
worked.
Shaq Fu.
No, not Shaq Fu. We like Shaq Fu.
Yeah, Shaq Fu's great.
We're the only ones, Bo. That game is ridiculed. Even Shaq doesn't like his own game.
All right. So, I'm not going to make Aaron donate any money this year, Dave.
Oh,
All the money is coming from me.
I'll be donating.
If
Don't worry about that.
you lose, Aaron, no, if I win, wait a minute, that's the same
Listen,
thing.
we're both going to lose.
Oh, actually, this is not even, I don't know, this is the one fatal flaw of FSUAE. It defaults to making me want to play with an A600 with 2.05.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, that's
Most modern, most compatible one.
Right, exactly. So I have to change that every single time. Look at that. All kinds of CD32 pad support in this.
We don't need any of this crap. Default fighter. Nah.
Yeah, with the old reset.
We play it all natural. Look at that. You know when it's got U.S. gold stamped all over, it's going to be top shelf. U.S. gold.
It's funny, U.S. Gold, a British company called U.S. Gold.
Yeah.
Could you imagine an American company being like Britain Forever or something like that?
It's like out of Alabama, British Petroleum.
Right.
It's like, what? They were working an angle, Boat.
Thanks, Cyrus. I turned that music off earlier. There we go.
You got to hear this. It's the best part. All right, Boat. 2-player.
Okay.
Hit the button. I get to hit 2. You've never played Shaq Fu, Bill? Man, you're missing out, my friend.
Yeah, Shaq Fu's pretty good. Pretty good.
There you go. Nope. Here we go.
That's your control scheme of choice, right? All right. Yeah, don't move. Nope.
I didn't touch it.
All right.
I'm not doing nothing.
I just gotta massage it. There we go. All right, I'm in.
All right, yes. We're both winners. Difficulty level. Just hit anything. It doesn't matter.
All right. I know you're You're always Chun-Li.
Not this time.
Oh, I'll be Chun-Li then.
Because my thoughts are. All right, thanks for popping in, Sirius. We don't want you to get in trouble with the wifey, my friend.
Yeah, thanks for popping in, man.
Give her our regards.
Japan.
You have to say it.
Yeah.
We're gonna fill in for the gaps that the thing. Look at that. That's a good frame or two in there. Let's see. Oh, I do have two. I got two buttons here. Both.
Oh, the
Yeah.
throw. Okay, I need to stop doing that.
Ha! I love it. Come get you some. Eat. Eat the foot. Eat it.
Look at that. I'm killing your foot.
I don't
Be
like
prepared for a whole match full of this.
that. A lot of yubs. Ow, my face.
This is high level play right here.
Actually, this is the best game I've ever had right now. Eat foot. You
See that? Mega jump?
You did my own move on me there. Come here. There you go. I'd love to shoot a fireball, use my hands in some capacity, but that was weird. I went for a throw, just didn't get it. I'm out of here. Get out. Stop following me. Get away from me. I can't tell who's getting more damage from.
I always fall back to this guy.
Oh,
Have you ever actually played this in a real arcade?
God. Are you kidding me?
I've never played this
Thousands
in
of
arcade
times. Oh, come on, it's not that bad. Ugh. Gosh darn.
Before. Oh,
yeah.
man. Close.
Eat defeat. Look at that. If you can do that, why aren't you just doing that? You ever seen that? There's a comedian on YouTube who did like these videos about the Street Fighter guys getting booked on the tour and stuff. You ever seen his videos? He's like, he has an interview with Dawson. He's like, so what's up with you? He's like, you're all over the map. He's like, what do you mean? He goes, I'm a peaceful, guru. And he's like, you're peaceful. Why do you have human skulls on your necklace? He's like, I don't know. There's no good answer for that.
Is it possible to punch in this game?
It is, but by gosh, I can't do it. Punching's for weens. Come here. Oh, did you see that knee?
Mm-hmm, I did.
That's
Mega
it.
knee.
There you go. I definitely got the reach advantage on you.
Yeah.
I had to laugh when I read that. This is a fantastic stream. We just sit here kicking. It's like two violent rockets that are just going back. You know, he does like a downward spinning
Downward dog.
gimmick. No, I cannot do it.
I got this move too. The old hand kick.
That's yeah, except for using your feet and
Well,
it's a kick.
Well, you put your hand
Would
down on
you
the
just
ground.
lay down? Yes.
All right,
I'm
I'm
the
thinking somebody
Street
besides Chun-Li. All right, let's play a different Street Fighter game.
Yeah, play one of the super ones.
All right, we'll go from the worst to the best.
Is that what we're doing?
Yep.
It's the worst to the slightly less worst. That's what you're saying. Hey, hello, Sweden. Blue. I'll have a blue. You gotta do the other part.
I don't have to do that.
That's right. That's built for you to sing. I was setting you up. All right. Yeah.
All right.
Sorry, Beat Nuke. It was a warm up. Perth.
Look how
What's
good
up,
that
Chris?
looks. That looks great.
We love Australia. See, look. Is this my Australia? Look,
Yep.
I
Your
got my
Australia
Australia.
koozie.
This is straight from Australia.
U.S. gold. Thanks,
You know,
Hermsky.
If you'd made that first game and you had U.S. gold plastic, would you put that on the? I probably would be like hesitant. You know, it's like, listen, we're sorry.
Right.
Look at all the help they had on this one.
Freestyle.
It's written cool guy style. I like the opening. No, we don't get that.
That looks good.
Yeah.
I mean, as long as you've never seen any other version
Oh,
of Street
now that
Fighter
is
2, then
that was good right there.
yeah,
Bud.
that's what you want to do after all the disc swaps. That's for sure.
Versus battle. Yeah, here we go. This is gonna be the. I'm gonna get a picture of that. I don't think I've ever paid attention to seeing that.
All right, now I'm gonna be my good guy.
That's your good guy.
Oh yeah, purple
I was gonna
headband
say
for
that.
you.
He looks real tough.
Thailand. Well, or maybe not.
We don't export the good stuff. That's understandable. Look at that.
Yeah, you're right. They did make him real small.
It's like they looked at Shaq's foot. It's like, yeah, they got it. Oh yeah. Oh nope. Wow. Can you do anything besides kicks again?
Nope.
Okay, I'm gonna kill you now.
Okay. I never understood that Blanca kick, like the look behind you, kick out, like a horse kick.
It works. I would love to hit you with other things.
Look
Oh,
at
look
that.
at that.
Tatsuya.
Is that what he says?
Yes.
What's that mean?
You've
You've been to Japan.
Yeah. It's like, you know.
Oh! This is way better.
Oh, yeah.
This is 1,000
Yeah.
times.
I mean, if you actually had, we should
Yeah,
have turned
gas.
on.
You got it right, brother.
We should have turned on the CD32 pad support. Maybe that
Dave, I
would have
think
helped.
you just nailed it, my friend.
I'd love to
bite
do a
you.
fireball.
I'd love to bite you when you do that.
Yeah, it's the same joystick combination.
I don't mean in the game. I physically want to bite you when
Oh,
you do
okay.
that. It's funny because your different joysticks. I guess you have to have the joystick set, like the button held a certain way. Because that kick, I've done the same kick, there's the same button twice, and I get 2 different kicks.
Yeah. Maybe it's sort of like half Panza.
No, don't compare this to Pan.
No, I mean like the way you gotta hold the button down and do different things.
Ah!
Look at that.
Unfortunately, I don't have a kick throw, and it doesn't do me any favors.
Well-
wow, I picked the wrong guy for that.
All right, well, that's going to do it for our Street Fighter block.
Wow. Which we didn't do any of that in the Street Fighter block, I mean.
If this was, if this was the Amigathon from 20 years ago, from 2 years ago, and somebody paid like $40 to get like 600 minutes of Street Fighter, it would be in a
That was
bad
your
way.
favorite, wasn't it?
Yeah. All right, so now,
I enjoyed that.
so this is a warm up for the actual real quiz later today, but we will have
a
a real
preview.
winner. Let's get out of that. And this is where I figure out how to do it. So
You've got some kind of special quiz gimmick.
yeah,
there.
this is stolen straight from Neil.
That's a steal for the best, Bo. That's my motto.
Sounds good, Neil. Man, we will switch over to you at the end of this hour, and if you want to start a little early to build up the audience, go for it, man.
All right.
Okay, so I don't need to configure the extension. Stop telling me that.
Are you questioning Google?
Activate. Set as overlay 1. The extension quiz kit is now active on the slot extension overlay 1. Man, I don't know what that means. Neil! How do I do this? How do I do this? I thought it would just give me how do I actually put the extension on the screen here? Yeah, quiz kit, right. You have to launch your quiz from your saved quizzes. Okay, so thanks very much, Kit. And again, happy birthday. Thanks for stopping by when you can, man.
It's Kit's birthday as well?
Yeah.
Awesome. Happy birthday, man. He's the biggest Knight Rider fan I know.
Absolutely.
That was quite a show.
He built his own kit.
Was that on when you were a kid when that was on? Were you? That may have been. You may have been too young to see that in its first run, Bud. I'm not sure.
Let's see. No, I never watched Knight
I
Rider. It
was,
scared me.
I was. That came on Friday nights on NBC.
Okay, you can see it on the stream. So the extension is ready. Where do I go to actually activate the quiz? I'm here. I'm at quizkit.io/Twitch. I've also got I've also got my stream thing open too. Go to your Twitch extension screen. Okay, I'm here. My extensions. Okay, and I see QuizKit here, and I see overlay 1. Configure. I don't need to do that. Okay, create edit quiz. And Amigos trivia. I'll go to start quiz. We're getting there. Okay, and your quizzes, select. And we'll do points, start quiz. Okay. Sending rules to players.
This is highfalutin here, Boat.
Yeah.
I've not seen this before.
You've never watched any of Neil's stuff?
I haven't seen any of the
Man,
trivia stuff.
It's great. All right.
A lot of stuff happens when I'm at work, unfortunately. I don't get to see it.
Okay.
Oh, look at that.
Did you see? Are you here? So, question 1: What does Boat think AGA stands for?
I know this one. This is pretty clever, yeah.
All right. And the correct answer is Advanced Gradient Architecture.
Yeah. Apparently a growing age. That's also good. Did you come up with all these?
I did.
Oh, you're so clever, Boat.
Yeah, you gotta. I thought I set this at 10 seconds, but that 10 seconds goes by pretty quick. So everybody get ready. I will probably change these. I didn't want anybody looking them up on our Amigos wiki. So
We don't have one of those, do we? Thank God.
okay, next question. Here we go. And the winner of this, by the way, gets a free copy of the Amiga Power Kickstarted CD, Aaron.
Oh my gosh, what a deal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
How many questions are there, Boat?
10 questions.
Okay.
10
okay,
questions.
beautiful. Yeah, you're competing for something here. That's awesome.
Yeah. So here we go. Next question. How many years apart are Boat and Aaron?
That's funny. I almost revealed that earlier, so that works out good. I hate this question, by the way. I hate it. Who put these together? Infidel.
What does that mean?
It's something a bad guy yelled at Batman over and over. And
Infidel?
Infidel.
Like infidel?
Yeah.
Or infantile?
I was trying. No, not infantile.
Okay.
Infidel. I was trying to use the accent, Boat.
Oh, okay. And the correct answer is
Ah.
10 years. Very good, chat. Most
Whoever
of you
guessed
got that
12,
right.
I'm appalled. The three of you that did that. Wrong. 10 is it full 10? It is, isn't it?
It is.
That's
It's almost
brutal.
exactly 10 years.
That's brutal, Bode. I don't feel 10 years older than you. I feel 30 years older than you.
Well, you've been through a lot.
Well, you know.
All right. Next question. What is Boat's favorite Amiga game? If you were watching the stream from the beginning, this might be easier.
Throwing up some softballs on this one. What's in the jug there?
This
that
is just
straight
water.
up water?
Straight
is it
up.
fancy water?
No, the fancy water comes later.
Is it diet water?
No. All right. And the answer is the Addams Family.
Lionheart. God bless two of you.
All right. So the majority of you got that right. The majority of you are doing great. Next question. Question 4. What is inside Aaron's Amiga 500?
Even I'm not sure anymore. That House 500's been through the ringer.
Yeah.
It did a swan dive off the top of that shelf.
You know, we should add some music.
I thought you were going to hum a little something. Make sure it's duty free.
Let's see. No. There we go.
That's it.
That's it. All right, the answer is the Amiga.
I'm not making vampire money. Are you kidding me?
It was almost, yeah, that one almost won out. But it looks like people know us pretty well, Aaron. Every question people have gotten, the majority have answered correctly.
You know how odd it is to be the subject of a trivia contest. That's so strange to me.
Question 5. What game fictional Amiga release was Aaron tricked into copying hundreds of games for?
Oh, how'd you remember this? Did you come up with all these?
Who else would have come up with these?
I can't believe you retained that.
Other people that know you this well?
Oh my gosh, I didn't realize you paid that much attention to what I said. I thought you'd usually try to tune me out. Oh man, 3 of the 4 of those I would have been gung-ho over big time.
All right, and the answer is X-Wing is correct. The majority, again, retain that information.
Although every one of those would have been gold except for Rise 2. I don't want that. An Amiga version, One Must Fall, would have been awesome. That needs ported.
All right, let's do a quick check-in on the scores here. Right now, contestant number 17 is in the lead with a score of 4,687 points. Frodo and L coming up next.
Go 17,
All
go.
right. Next up, Amigos is taped in what location?
Those are all real locations.
Dave says you've told that story twice and he's only 100 episodes in.
This is an environmentally safe show. We do recycle material. Plus, when you have no memory of anything, you'll just go over the same ground a few times.
Don't answer in chat, Amiga Bill. All right, and the answer is... All right, most of you got that one correctly.
We're not too far away from any of these places.
No, I made them all local on purpose.
Tornado
to throw people off.
Is just a short spell down there.
That's where Big Ben Golf Course is.
Nobody goes down there except for golf.
That's right.
That's right. Ain't nothing out there.
All right, next question. Question 7. What was Aaron's first computer?
3 of the 4 of those are standout machines. This music, this is our new intro.
Yeah.
We could just get up and da-da-da-da.
All right. The answer is TRS-80.
Yeah.
Congratulations. Most of you got it right.
I think your first computer would have been a little harder.
Make sure you're looking at the right bit when the scores come up. It gives you the current. I don't have the right bit. All I can see is, do I need to make this window bigger? No. I've got a way to look at scores, but it takes me out of the screen. So like if I click on show scores picks,
Man,
I can see.
Contestant 17 is killing it.
Yeah,
and Level Lord has jumped out.
Well, it's very close between Contestant 17, Level Lord, Picard, and Rushi all have over 8,000, but everybody's pretty close. Everybody's pretty close. Mitsuyama's winning? No? How can Mitsuyama be winning? Mitsuyama, according to me, is in 7th place. Unless Mitsuyama is doing double
Look
duty
at total
as Contestant
scores,
17.
not question scores.
Oh, total scores.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry. First time doing this. Okay, yeah, Mitsuyama in first place. Z9K9 second place. Anthony in 3rd place.
Contestant 17 nowhere to be seen.
Nowhere to be seen.
What happened?
57 players playing currently, Aaron.
That's crazy.
Who is the chairman of the Amigos Game Selection Committee? Is it Pixels at Dawn, Chris Folds, Hasifa, or Retro Ravi?
All fine people.
All fine folk.
Did you watch Retro Ravi's new documentary this week?
I've watched about half of it.
It's good.
Yeah.
It's good. It's infuriating, but good. Anytime you do a documentary on that stuff, you jump out a window.
Correct answer is Pixels at Dawn. Way to go.
I wonder if Pixels got it. I wonder if all these guys got it.
All right, we're coming around the final bend here. 2 more questions. The next question is, how many episodes of Amigos are there?
Oh gosh, I don't even know this one.
365, 150, 97, or 257?
Do you know this just off the top of your head?
Yeah, because I do the back end.
Uh-huh. And that's not counting the many times we've done. I mean, God, I always think, I look at our channel, the amount of videos and stuff, where it's
It's a lot.
the content.
We've
We're
got
like
content.
the WWE network.
Yeah.
It's like 4,000 hours.
4,000 hours and nobody watches any of it, just like the WWE network.
Oh, we're doing better than them.
The correct answer is 257, which again, the majority of you got.
That's
Very
crazy.
good.
I wouldn't have got that.
What would you say?
I thought it was 365.
No.
One for every day of the year.
We just passed 250. The Strikes and Spares was our 250th
Oh man!
episode.
Hey, at least the guy contacted us.
That's
on
right.
That was awesome.
All right.
Good job, everybody but me.
Final question.
We'll
Final
show the
question.
scores before you go to the last
we'll go,
one.
Yeah, show the scores. Good idea.
Let's see how we're doing.
Mitsuyama
It's a close
retains
one.
first place with 62,000, but it's still pretty close. Anybody can win.
Jarvis
Maybe.
and Paul.
I don't know how it
Pixels,
works.
everybody.
All right. What is Aaron's drink of choice?
Hide
it.
No,
Yep.
look, here it is.
Diet Mountain Dew, Fancy Water, Diet Mountain Thunder, or Diet Citrus Drop Extreme?
Diet Mountain Thunder's pretty good. I like all these. Well, no, well.
I did that on purpose because I figured you'd say that.
It's funny that I just brought that up. Gosh, am I that predictable? Jeez. I've become a gimmick.
You've always been a gimmick.
What?
Let's be honest. All right. The answer is...
Yeah.
Oh, this is the one question that the majority of answerers did not answer. Correct
it is.
answer, Diet Citrus Drop Extreme.
How did you get that? Did not get that one. And people that pick fancy water, I'm appalled by that.
And the final results.
Let's see who won.
Mitsuyama.
Hey.
Yeah, good job, Mitsuyama.
Z9K9 came on
55,000.
strong
Yeah,
here at the
Z9K9
end.
second
Yeah.
place. Pixels at Dawn third place.
Outstanding.
Very good, you guys. Very good job. So,
Mitsuyama won a goodie then, right?
yeah. So Mitsuyama, just email me your address, and I will make sure that you get. I will send that along to Matthew Smith, and he will send you a copy of the Amiga Power CD.
Yeah, Matt he's got some great tunes.
Mm-hmm.
I've got the first one of those, and it's awesome. And they pumped out some good stuff over there. So he's
Yeah.
a good guy, real good guy too, real nice guy. I've talked to him offline.
All right. So that concludes our game here.
Thanks for playing.
Yeah, thanks for playing. And we will be back later on today with the with an Amiga quiz.
Good.
It's More,
This will probably
more about the Amiga,
You'll
less
probably
about
take me to
us.
school in this one.
All right. Well, I should because I wrote all the questions.
No, I was
and
just saying. I
answers.
mean, yeah, but think about it. I didn't do well in the trivia about myself, so that's looking good for me.
All right. So now we move on with some more gaming. All right, Aaron, it is your turn to pick. Oh no! Why don't we do? We got to do Lionheart. We got to do Lionheart. Fire it up. I'm telling myself. Fire it up, dope. Okay.
do it.
Switch over to the PS4. Actually, we can just
Whatever you want me to do.
I can give you your
I'm on board.
one and only.
Yeah, fire it up. Give me the double.
Okay.
I'm ready. I got the stick ready to go. I've been playing a lot more. I will say the controller is a lot easier for. You don't do anything.
I'm gonna give you
Okay.
unlimited lives.
No, not that.
You don't want
because,
maximum
Yeah, because
energy?
you can get in points where you can't get out, and then
Oh,
you burn.
okay. All right, so I'm going to give you unlimited lives, Aaron.
Yeah.
And every level that you beat of Lionheart,
No.
I'm going to donate $25.
Oh, well, you're taking some safe
Because
tonight.
this is your favorite game. You go on and on about how it's amazing.
It's a great game. It's just I didn't say I was good at it.
Well, here's the problem. Okay.
Yeah.
So if you can manage to at least beat one level, that's 25 more bucks in the kitty.
Oh, I could beat a level. I can tell you that right now.
Okay.
I can get to the third screen. Listen to that. Hank, now, you know, I've asked Nyborg there to be my buddy on Discord. I'd love to talk to him. And he's a big star. He's outstanding. This was great work. You got to admit, now I know you're not the biggest fan, but I mean, the artwork, the musical, that's all.
The presentation is
all
off the
top
charts.
shelf.
It's off the charts.
Off top.
And the fact that this fits on one disc.
No, it doesn't. That's elite. Look at this. Whoa, 3D, dude.
Yeah, I love it.
Now, see that? That looks good.
It looks great. It makes you wonder.
This is very Genesis-like in a way. And,
it makes you wonder why this game didn't get a Genesis port. I mean, this seems like something that would be,
I can't figure it out. So maybe no other machine can pull it off with the Amiga with the cool tunes.
I'm going to take away your control real quick.
That's all right. I haven't done anything yet. Plus, it wouldn't be an Amiga game if the lead character wasn't slightly flawed.
True.
I look at the Amiga like I look at myself when it comes to mascots. Here I am. I'm a slightly flawed individual, but I'm an Amiga guy. It's the way we do it. Look at that. You know he's mad when you strike that pose.
Yeah, until he starts swinging that sword, and then
Listen,
you see what his true colors.
you know, the more I play this, the less that bothers me. I'm serious. I'm not lying. I don't have any problem. Look at this. He's got a dragon, just like Golden Axe.
His dragon looks a lot cooler.
That's true. He had to pet it too. Look at it's the little things I like. Look at that.
Well, if this was the game, it would be great. Except there is no game.
There is that's part of the game.
Yeah, I've never gotten to that part.
Well, but no way. Unless you're a professional.
We still haven't played Amber Moon, Amiga Bong.
All right, let's get into this thing. I don't have enough time for this. Let's get into it here.
Sorry about that, Frodo. Yeah, I imagine that there are several disadvantages to QuizKit because of the way that it works, but it's better than no quiz at all.
Here we go, boat. It's nice, a nice big screen. You got me set up here real nice.
Yeah, like I said, and it was the easiest. I don't know why it was in the past. I haven't had this big screen. Yeah, familiarize yourself with the swing of doom.
You know, it's funny. I don't have that second button though. So can you back me out of this so I can? I'll just use up for jump. It's okay. No problem. Actually, you probably just could hit escape there. It would have kicked me back to the main menu. That's okay. That's okay. I don't know why the second button isn't kicking in on the.
I don't know. So you want me to hit that?
No, I just want to enable two buttons in the main menu.
Okay.
You could hit unlimited lives though.
Oh yeah.
There you go. This time.
Yeah, and I'm going to give you the full remaining time. So
how much time do I have?
You got it's 10:22. We stream till 11 till we kick it over to
all right, I got
Neil.
Okay, I'll do my best. I'm going to skip this opening here this time and kick right in. We'll go with the up for jump. I know you love it. This will hamper me somewhat, but luckily I'm all man.
That's true.
I don't let stuff like that bother me.
That reminds me of the old I want my.
Yeah.
I think Hank was channeling a Dire Straits when he wrote this.
Who isn't?
It's true.
Guess I get my time down here. I like how the music changes in this too. I mean, he doesn't look that dopey. He's not the best, but I mean.
Well, when he's in motion, he looks fine. But when he puts up his dukes when he's resting, it's not the best look.
Well, and that sweep is anemic. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. And the thing is, on that second late stuff with the bugs, you've got to sweep a ton. I mean, there were some I would say gameplay or game elements that they kind of dropped the ball on.
Yeah. Well, Thalion, it's like how many games did they make before Lionheart?
I don't think they made it. They weren't like
prolific. Yeah. It's another example of like you've got these really talented coders in Europe that are just spot on, but they don't have that background in actual game design.
Look at the water too.
The water looks. I mean, so much of this stuff. Of course, the background has that Shadow of the Beast like gradient with the parallax. Was his name.
What? No.
And then you get pumped.
Dadgummit. Feel like that dove down, and I was like, sure, I'll hit one
Well,
of these guys.
you landed sort of in that,
Yeah, I landed cool.
strike the
style
pose,
on
yeah.
that.
You've got to beat those things to make
Not
them
those.
still?
No,
Oh, okay.
that's later on.
I think you also ride, don't you ride beetles at some point too
Yeah.
in this game?
Oh, yeah.
That's what I thought.
Who wouldn't?
Yeah, it's true.
I'd
And
pick
there was
I'd do Ringo.
There was a beetle that flew into here last night. I
Yeah.
swear the thing was 5 inches long. It terrified me.
Really?
Yeah, I couldn't even kill it. I wrapped
You're
it
not-
up in paper towels and I squeezed it with my might.
Really?
But I couldn't kill it.
Couldn't be
So I just threw it outside. I don't know what became of it.
I like the pose. He does that cool pose. you
Which
know?
one?
You know, when he's on the side of that hill.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, there are some frames that he really looks nice. It's funny how many people sort of adopted the He-Man X covering, the chest covering.
Yeah.
But I wonder what practical use you would have by wearing something like that.
Well, there's a name for that, but I think it's also usually associated with more armor. I was one of these guys. I did not like the He-Man show.
Did you see its cheapness from day one?
Yeah,
That
well,
was
it
just a
wasn't-
cash in to get
Well,
toy
it wasn't.
sales?
It wasn't even that. It's just everyone in the whole universe is all ripped.
Yeah,
If everyone's ripped, then why is anyone ripped?
I've said that my whole life.
That's why we don't do it. Right?
Right.
I hate this guy so much. I hate these little bugs.
Yeah.
Would you die? Hate him. Hate him. What the heck is that? Oh, you sucker. This guy's gonna kill me, I guarantee it. He's blobbing me. And you know you're in trouble when you get blobbed.
Dave asks if She-Ra was ripped.
She was hot.
Ripped or hot. That's really the only two options in the He-Man universe.
Yeah.
And Orko. That's the third option.
And he's horrible. That's something else I didn't like.
Was he the
about that
Scrappy
show.
Doo of He-Man?
It's the same reason I didn't like Thundercats that much. It's the same. I mean, it's just like here you've got the idiot sidekick and all
Yeah.
this crap. That's what they did back in those days. That's the way they did it. These little things here are the worst. I just hate them. They make the game not.
See you later, Lob. Thanks for checking
Bye,
in for a
Lobby.
while.
They make the game less fun just by their mere presence here.
I like this tune.
Yeah, there's a lot of good things.
Haunting. This sounds like it could be a Jim Steinman composition.
I don't know if you're mocking him or not. You know I love Steinman.
I know you do.
He's not for everybody.
Well, it's what else? Who else has he written for besides Meat?
Well, he wrote for.
He wrote the Turnaround song, right?
Yeah, he wrote that. He also wrote a hit for.
Did he write Islands in the Stream?
No, Kenny Rogers and Dolly Parton. Is they
Right.
that? No. Did you ever listen to that? Who's the chick that sang the Titanic song?
Celine Dion.
He sang
yeah.
her big.
Pix just wrote that. Bonnie Tyler and Celine Dion.
Yeah.
He's written for.
And there's more.
He went to high school with Tony Kornheiser.
It seems like I've heard. I think I've heard Cornhusker actually mention that. Should get a couple hits on that guy early. It's not too bad.
It's not amazing when you realize how disappointing AGA is, Amiga Bomb.
Well, if you consider this is an AGA.
That's what I'm talking about. He
that's
said it's
what-
amazing. This is an OCS or
By the way,
and I mean, most AGA games don't look this good.
No, there are very few games on the machine that look this
Yeah.
good.
Really, I mean, we should be on level 3 by this point.
I thought this is level 3.
No, you haven't even gotten to the second level yet.
Well,
There's
I mean, it
cutscenes in
depends on how
between.
you look at it.
We have 2 tunes playing at the same time?
I think
Oh, no, that
was
was our... Thank you, D-Lob. It's like, what, or
That's
Olaf.
your gimmick. You
Yeah.
should know it.
It's like, what in the world's going on? Olaf, thank you so much for your donation, man. We
Lionheart got
appreciate it.
real funky. I'm going at a breakneck pace here, bud.
Are you?
How fast? You've seen me? Could you go any faster?
No, I couldn't.
I got
I'd
killed.
still
I
be
only-
back
I
there
only
at the
lost
centipede
like one
man.
guy. It's not too bad.
You're doing great.
Especially up for jump. Put it the way
Everybody should try Lionheart picks.
you punk. Get out of here.
What was that thing?
That's that weird.
Oh, he was just jumping. There's a slow jump
Yeah.
that a lot of the enemies employ in this game.
They sort of glide. They're
Yeah,
like,
it's a
they're
glide.
like flying squirrels.
I like that. That's one of my favorite Lionheart poses. Water.
Fire in the sky. See, once you actually get sort of proficient with the sword play, you can.
Yeah.
It's very versatile.
Oh,
I mean,
sure.
You have to not.
I will never knock the versatility of the control scheme for sure. It's just, it's for someone that's accustomed to a different control scheme, it's sort of
Oh
unintuitive.
yeah, it can.
$2,600. Olaf, thank you for giving us that nice round number.
Thank you, Olaf. Appreciate it. Also, I
These are
like
the Beatles.
You know, I know you like stuff like you love the fact that there's a lot of hidden stuff, and this game has that. This game has a lot of hidden stuff. I mean, it's a lot
Well,
of
to me,
hidden
the entire levels are somewhat mysterious in this game.
They are.
The verticality is really a difficult thing for me to come to grips with.
Dude,
Yeah.
get out of here. Now, I'm probably gonna die right up here because I can't remember which way I'm supposed to fall. We'll have to figure it out.
I also hate when they like give you. You can almost make that jump, but you can't. Oh man, that's a hidden thing.
There it is. I got it.
What
You
is
can
that?
actually walk right off the ledge right there.
Yeah, I've done that before.
Because there's some hidden stuff you look around. God knows I've spent enough time on this level to know where most of it is.
Do you remember the first time you saw this in action?
Oh yeah, it blew my mind. See that move?
Mm-hmm. It's very good. Oh.
That's my kind of dumb guy. Just launches himself.
Yeah.
Oh crap! Here we go. One bug.
It makes me wonder if these guys are just on their way to the grocery store, and it's like the grocery store's at the bottom of that lake, and if you happen to be there, then they're going to destroy you. But if not, they just continue on their way.
I think they're like, look, there's that Lionheart guy. Let's get him.
Yeah, like that animation there, very good. It's weird how you can draw your sword while both hands are
Oh,
on
here
the
we
line.
go. There's a jump coming up here that I hate.
This is very Shadow of the Beast like.
Oh no, this is actually the thing. With the difference is you can actually get through this.
Right.
There's a jump here. I mean, I die all the time, and sometimes I'll get it right away, and then sometimes I die a lot. Right here. This doesn't look like anything, but it's something. So I hate it. I hate that. That's why I hate getting there, and I hate getting over it. I could lose a bunch of guys just right here. There's a trick to it. There it is.
Oh, it's interesting picks. Amber Moon and Think, both the Hank Nyborg joints. The donation is open until 8 o'clock this evening, local time, midnight, wherever you are, if you're in UTC land, 1 a.m. if you're in England.
You know, you think about when this game came out, the majority of people would have had one button joysticks. So we can agree on that.
Oh yeah.
And so it is an audacious ask to say, here, do this with up for jump. I mean, this is not the easiest area.
But yeah,
to
but you
through.
get people that are just, they're so sold on the joystick. They've been drinking that Kool-Aid for so long that when you give them the better option, they still only choose the joystick.
Well, I mean, here I am. I'm doing it. I mean, and I'm not what I would call a great player. I mean, obviously.
Well, I mean, but you're not using a stick. You're using a pad.
Well,
it's a lot
yeah,
easier to
but
go up for jump with a pad than a stick.
That is true. I agree with you on that. If I can get this guy or not.
Rushi says we're almost up to 100 viewers. That's great. Thank you, everybody.
stunning.
Thanks for tuning in.
I don't know what our all-time record is. That's got to be up near
That's,
it.
yeah.
in terms of
I guarantee you.
Amigathon. Look at these suckers. Yeah, come here, launch your little weird butt. Come here, you freak.
Oh, I like that move.
You like that
That's
one?
my favorite.
You got to use that one.
Yeah.
It's like, it reminds me of Macho Man's elbow. You know,
That's right.
He's coming off the top.
What did he call that?
The big elbow, flying elbow.
Flying elbow.
Yeah,
He didn't have a cool name for it.
Have a cool name. He didn't. No one named their crap back in the day. Like Hulk's leg drop was a leg drop. They didn't come up with.
Who had the big boot? That was Hulk, right?
That was Hulk. Well, everybody, Andre, a lot of guys did that. Like I said, they don't. No one really had a name for that.
What was the first named move? Was it the DDT?
No. The guys. I mean, there were guys in the '60s that named their stuff, but I mean, it wasn't something. Oh, son of a gun.
They make you start back quite a ways.
Not that far, but still. I mean, going through this at a pretty good pace. It's just that you can.
That's true, Amiga Bong, but arcade machines don't make you push up for jump. Like that's the difference.
What did he say?
Just talking about joysticks versus game pads, and Amiga Bong says arcade machines have joysticks still, which is true, but they have multiple buttons.
Well, I mean, at least they gave you the option in this.
Yeah, having the 2-button for especially for a game that was not AGA, audacious and welcome.
You know, the funny thing is, I've played this with up for jump for so long that so that's why I'm not completely sucking.
Well, there are some games like Bubble Bubble I always play with up for jump. I think one of my main problems with this game is nothing in this game is really beautiful. Everything is ugly.
The background looks awesome.
But I mean, but it's a gradient sky. I mean, but it's not. This is like a desolate world hellscape. I think is the way I'd call it.
Well, he did get dropped out of that thing into a crap hole.
It's nothing with the game, but I like having some pretty things in my game. It's like the Bowie song.
Oh, there it is. Get in there. Go, gadget me.
All right, it's $25. Oh, never mind. I take it back. I thought that was the end of the level.
No, the first level goes on for 3 or 4 days. And this level here, is confusing as hell.
Hey, thank you, Facebook donor, for your generous donation. We appreciate it.
Lava death. Look how I think that bug looks cool.
Yeah.
Would you die? I'm not gonna hit your bug. That's it, I'm finishing you off. I don't care. Get out of here. Yeah, the Achilles heel of this game is that this should have been like, I should be on like the 4th or 5th level right here.
Yeah, I've said that. I mean, that's the Achilles heel of...
It's not making me start over.
Right.
I mean...
You need to give your player a sense of accomplishment.
Yeah. Here's the other Achilles heel, these little freaks. So this part here, this is where we go on tour. Like Rush.
Thanks for the host, Coconut81.
Punks. And those things can drain you like instantly. Look at all of them. I mean, look at that.
Yeah.
You're Macho Man elbowing these things left and right. You don't have a choice. Thank God they don't come back.
I would love to see a film based on this game.
It's called Crawl, man.
Oh, okay. Where's the glaive at?
Oh, listen, they don't want to make it too easy for you.
That's true. If you had the glaive in this game, it would be game over for the bugs.
Oh, you stupid bug, die! Yeah, I know you're gonna drop on me, little punk. And it's so cheap.
Yeah, but look at that. I mean, remember when we played Kid Vicious and Kid Chaos?
Yeah.
And there was that whole thing about like, oh, we had to make the enemies the same color as the foreground so we could have bright... That's crap. It's crap. Look at this game. This is ECS, OCS, and you've got full color enemies, full color player, and awesome backgrounds. What it's called is talent encoding.
Well, no. I mean, listen. We don't want to rag on the guys.
I'm ragging on the Kid
Vicious
Chaos
could have
guy.
been. I mean, Kid Chaos could have been. I liked some things in Kid Chaos.
Yeah, it did some things well.
But the truth of the matter is, it's just. Listen, Nyborg is an exceptional talent, and his team was exceptional. And even they didn't get a perfect job on it. I can't make a game. Look at the backgrounds there, by the way. I just think that's awesome. But it's tough. It's tough, and also it's a moving goalpost sort of thing too.
Right.
I don't know the difference in terms of when these were made, but I'm sure they're probably.
Well, I think Lionheart and Kid Chaos came out around the same time. I would wager that they came out within 2 years of each other.
How am I doing on time, Bode?
Oh, you got plenty of time. You got 20 minutes to get through this level.
I'm whipping through this thing as quick as I can, which is admittedly not as quick as some people, but I think I'm doing pretty good.
You're getting those little things. They kind of look like mini glaives.
Those are little Italian symbols, for their company's logo.
Well, if he knew his stuff, Gary, he should have made a better game. Because Kid Chaos is not a pretty. I don't know if he coded the graphics or not, but it doesn't look good.
I think they also yanked him around in terms of what that game was going to be.
Well, yeah,
I mean,
part of it. And again, who knows you never know about time constraints and all that stuff. But I just look at the final product and I say, look, this thing had the potential. It never had the potential to be a Sonic killer. That was all crap from the magazines. But it had the potential to be a solid game. And
they thought Kid Chaos was going to be a Sonic killer?
Oh, yeah, because it's a clone. I mean, the way that he moves and the way that he kills enemies and stuff is exactly the same as Sonic.
Screw you. You little punk.
Just when you thought it was over.
No, I knew it wasn't over.
Oh, just when I thought it was over.
Look at this freak. What a life he must have. I'm a human bug shooter.
Yeah, I've got no qualms with the actual mechanics of Kid Chaos.
Actually, I like the fact that you always. I like
you always attack, right?
Oh, you don't have to use your button to attack.
Right.
I like that.
That is a cool feature. But the art is what I'm talking about.
No. Come here, you freak.
Hey, thanks, AAZ Hot Dog, K-Dog.
AAZ Hot Dog. Which one is it?
I don't know.
Where's that juice? I need the juice, y'all. Get your bug butt back here.
The original Greek Pac-Man joystick. It sounds crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Is
that,
do you know about that?
I think Bill uses that. Look at this. This guy's coming to get me.
Man.
What a jerk. What an aggressive jerk.
Yeah, those are, there's some crazy looking dudes in this game.
Are. This is where they take off the kid gloves. They not hurt you. Someone with your, I say this with all honesty here, I'm not blowing smoke. With someone with your skills in a game like Addams Family, you could actually do very well at this. Because it needs a guy like you. I'm just a schlup. I'm not nothing.
Well,
you're something.
My skills at the Addams Family come from years of playing it every day of my life.
The twitchiness of the reflection, you've got the skills.
There's not enough in this game to make me want to, really there's not enough in any game anymore to make me spend that kind of time. Everybody, I think, has a game that came along at the right time when they were a kid and there was nothing else going on.
I'm ready. I'm forever going right.
Okay.
No. Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
How did I get past that with the joystick?
Sorry, guys. We may have to restart the stream every once in a while. but hopefully we won't have any major downtime.
You're going to.
And we are
to occasionally stop and start your live recording.
Well, the times that we're not streaming will help me remember that too.
Here we go. Oh! You know, an AGA game, and I don't like to enhance your even here, but do you know one that looks prettier than this one?
No.
Yeah. Or has more going on, more detail.
As much as I don't like Lionheart, just the aesthetic of the way that it's drawn, I don't think there's any game that looks better than this on the system. I mean, it's just
really good.
It is like a work of art. It's just not art that I personally like.
It's like an old album cover.
It is. Look at Eve out there, watering the flowers,
taking care of your business
doing
out
yard
there,
work. She knows I got more important things to do.
Yeah, you're raising money for charity.
Yeah.
That means you don't have to do yard work, which would work for me. I like how you can kick. I wish you could do this in my front yard. Kick the vines away.
Do you really, though?
I got those creeper
Do you have that much
there.
kicking power in you?
Oh, I got it. I got kicking power like you wouldn't believe. I meant to do that, by the way.
You got it, yeah. It's called damage boosting. They do it a lot in speedruns.
Is that what they do?
Yeah.
Is that what they call it? Is that an actual thing?
Yeah. You don't normally die, but you just basically take a hit to get through something.
I think they probably overdid it on the old vine chopping.
What makes you say that?
This is cool, though, because you can actually, if you do this right, there's goodies in here. And I stress if you do
I do wish that they would have made the goodies different colors. I would like to see those bottles, you know, in like various shades of purple and yellow. What did the bottles give you? Hearts?
They give you, yeah, energy. I didn't really need it there. But... By the way, still in this first area.
Yeah, it's still
I've been
level
playing
1.
For how long? About a half hour now?
Yeah. Yeah, you still got 15 minutes to make it, so.
And I think I've been going at a pretty good clip, all things considered.
Good morning, Tenmark. Welcome.
What's up, Doug?
It's morning in Arizona.
This is the Lionheart gardening service. If you want your lawn cared for by a weird guy in his underpants, Cat Man. Are we done with this? Now there are goodies there, but I'm not.
That's all right. You got unlimited lives.
Yeah, because the next underground thing, it's like takes forever. Okay, here we go. I don't remember which way to fall here. Oh, not that way. Die. This is something else I could do without blind leaves.
Mm-hmm.
I think I have to jump over here first. I do. Thank God for these bugs, or I'd never be able to get off this level.
Oh.
Yeah. What you need to do is just jump into the water.
Hey, at least the enemies don't come back second time.
Yeah. This is not the easiest job.
No, this looks difficult. Because, like, when you jump up, you can't see the beetle. The screen scrolls away from it.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, man.
Come here. Would you get out of here, you idiot? Does it have to be this hard? I went the other way this time. Might be easier. I should go up. Yeah, there we go. Yeah.
He's on the edge.
I know.
He's looking great.
Lionheart's had a few too many.
Oh, man.
That is brutal right
It is.
there, Bo.
That is not an easy thing to do.
Because that beetle's going so fast. It's hard to time.
Can you not just clear it without the beetle?
I don't know where to go from here. Okay, I see where now. I'll just hang on this guy for a minute. That little floating thing. That's how much you can't stay on this floating platform for very long. Again, you can't see it until you're right there.
Oh, yeah. Oh, come on, come on. Come back down. There we go.
I'm glad we're recording this game. I'm not actually, as far as I'm concerned, this is one of my better games of this.
Yeah. I mean, even if you didn't have infinite...
Look at this guy. Now you have to climb on their tongues. That's the funny thing about these guys.
Weird.
Yeah, these are. That's. I said there's some clever stuff
Yeah.
in here. So you have to get across by climbing on their tongues.
Mm.
Be Be careful when they come out. Here they come. Now watch, he'll turn around. There you go. Then you can.
Yeah, whack them.
It doesn't matter.
You just do it
I
for
don't think
fun.
you can, no, yeah, I don't think you can kill him.
Did you ever, do you remember whenever in Boy's Life, in the back of the magazine, they had the hovercraft you could build from a vacuum cleaner?
Yeah, I actually saw some guys build something like that on, remember that old show, Junkyard Wars?
Mm-hmm.
They actually, oh, you got to stomp on that guy. That's right. So,
I always wondered if anybody was ever actually able to build the hovercraft from a vacuum cleaner.
you know, I will say the guys on, they used, gosh, oh, you have to hit him and then jump on him. God, it's been a while. Let me get him up here. Oh, shoot, I gotta wait till he's higher. What do you think about this craziness here? There you go.
Doug says, a dream to some, a nightmare to others. What movie does that come from?
You got me.
I don't know either.
I can't think. It's too hard.
Lionheart really takes over your brain when you play it.
does. And my loins to a certain degree.
True.
Ah!
We were just talking about Excalibur. That's awesome.
Oh, shoot. I gotta wait and do it again. You probably haven't seen some of this stuff, have you?
No, I've never seen this far in a level before.
These guys. So I think there's some unique elements here.
Absolutely.
Someone just donated.
Mitsuyama, thank you so much for your generous donation. We appreciate it.
It's gonna be a beautiful day out there. I think it's nice that Eep is out there doing her thing.
Oh yeah, every morning
Your
she's out.
front garden and stuff just looks remarkable. And you guys have, she's done a great job, and all those plants she's got planted out there are so nice and exotic. I look at my front walk. I'm just like, I mean, I don't have nearly what you had to work with, but
All right, and we're coming back slowly. All right, we're back.
all right, I'm ready. Hopefully it doesn't stick me to run again. Oh shoot, that guy. Yeah. Screw you, weird thing. Oh, dadgummit. I probably should have badmouthed him in retrospect. Look at this.
This is, I mean, you're really, how many stages are in this game? 4? I think there's 4.
There's a lot.
I just can't imagine doing all this in one go without infinite lives and not even being able to reach the second level. Oh my gosh.
I tried. Dadgummit.
Yeah, what's happening is that we never completely lose our internet connection, but our bandwidth just drops to 0 for some reason, and then slowly crawls its way back.
It's the West Virginia one.
Yeah. Dropping to 0, slowly clawing our way back.
Well, but
Have you seen those signs, Jim Justice, 50th to 1st? I'm wondering what those categories are that we've gone from 50th to 1st in.
prevention of rickets? Look at this boat. Spikes. Are you kidding me?
Man, you're a freaking legend.
Oh!
Oh.
Please don't let me. Please don't
Yeah.
start me behind the
Oh
spikes.
my gosh. Oh.
I love hate and hate everything else, boat.
Remember that He Hate Me guy?
Yeah, Rob Smart.
Was he a wrestler?
No, he was a football player.
Oh,
boat.
okay.
He played in the XFL.
I know, but I knew that he was in XFL, but I didn't know if he was a wrestler
All right,
before
I'm
then.
ready for this time. Oh, I was ready. I was ready.
Has anybody ever made the transition from professional wrestling to professional sports? I know it goes the other way all the time.
Yeah, MMA. I'd say.
Yeah, it's true. Was Brock?
Oh no!
Oh.
Not this guy.
Oh my gosh.
No,
We
not the
need-
spikes.
Yeah,
Oh!
we'll use a save state there.
No.
You get up there.
What? No, we can't do it now. I've only got a
Okay.
few more minutes. Just let me
Okay.
live and die on my own.
Okay,
here.
okay.
I'm a sportsman, if anything. Yeah. So several, like for example, Ken Shamrock was a wrestler before he was in MMA. for
Really?
example, Yeah.
Was he awesome in MMA?
Yeah, he was the world's most dangerous man. He
Wow.
had a lot of couple UFC, so yeah. So that's. Oh no! I don't want to fight this guy again. I don't want all his bugs to come out. They're so mean. You get so little time to react.
See, he's not even there this time. You're home
No,
free.
No, there's this guy.
Oh, this guy.
No!
Come on,
just
let's get in there. There you go. Look at that. Glorious.
I need some energy, yo.
Maybe this will be a checkpoint that you just hit. Right here by this stump.
How much time do I got, Boat?
5 minutes.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
There you go. Unfortunately, you end up in a place like this and you're like, where the heck am I supposed to go next?
Yeah. I was just thinking that myself.
You have to keep climbing the stump?
I think that I have to go the other way. Just to get through all those spikes again. That'll be cool.
Kurt Angle was a wrestler before, like a Greco-Roman style wrestler before he was a pro wrestler.
Oh, he's an Olympic gold medalist.
Right. I'm asking about the other way around.
Oh, no. Didn't think that would work.
Yeah. It would have been awesome, though, if it did.
Move your weird dragon butt. Okay. Something tells me there'll be a out. Here we go. I knew it.
No
Blind
Macho
jump.
Man leg there.
Blind jump-a-mania. Screw it.
Hey, it's checkpoint, though.
Speed bug.
Yeah.
Ewan. Oh, here's the end boss.
Yeah, man. You can do it. You can do it.
No, I
You
can't.
got 3 minutes.
With infinite lives, I can do it.
Thank you, Ewan, for your generous donation.
Now watch what you have to do here. You have to die a lot.
Just keep dying. You
I
know what
believe
they
you have to, some owls will come out to hit this guy. You have to jump off birds, basically.
This guy reminds me of the first boss in Hybris.
No.
He's like crab-like.
No.
Awesome. We will switch over in 3 minutes. Picks.
There
Yeah.
it is.
If you are just now tuning in, stay tuned because we are going to be raiding Retro Man Cave's Twitch stream.
Maybe the end line, but I don't think I've ever beaten this guy. You have to jump on these owls to hit him in the face. It's really tough.
I completely believe that.
After he craps out a bunch of eggs.
You know, a lot of people think that Rodman was just a sideshow, but he was a legit great player.
He was a rebound machine.
Yeah. He had the boards, as they say. He just went insane. But if you look at his years with the Pistons, he was a bad mamma jamma.
Plus, he was an enforcer on the court, which is
That's what
something.
they call me, too.
Enforcer on the court or a bad mamma jamma. Maybe I
Both.
can just run past this guy. And go Get me out of here. Yeah, this guy's tough. Although if you're going to go through 20 levels to get to the first end boss,
Yeah,
they might as
you'd
well make
expect
him
it to make it
incredible
hard,
hard. Okay, now you get to do that, and then you jump on. That's when you hit him. Right there.
But it seems like it didn't even connect.
Well, you have to position it correctly. You know, you can hit him like that too. But he takes about 1,000 hits to hit with him.
All right, prepare for the raid. We'll keep the tapes rolling. What do they say on wrestling?
That's it.
Yeah.
If this match had ended before the your turn, we'll have the thing taped. Goodbye, everybody. We'll see you guys after. Who are we going to? Man Cave?
We're going to Man Cave.
All right,
Get ready
Man
for
Cave
the
it up.
raid.
Woo!
So we are actually raiding in like 60 seconds.
All right. Listen to that music. That's awesome.
All right, see you later.
We'll be back.
All right, and we are out.